I've been hosting the Buddhist debate for decades, but it's the first time I see that. Do you know what's happening, Abbot Quan? Monk Excellence is indeed different. If I'm right, he should have seen the nature of this trial and even has spare strength to enlighten Xiwan, in case he followed the path that Tu Wangxing went. The Han Empire's Buddhist debate is truly amazing. I've gained so much. My time was worth it. I admit defeat. What? I feel so refreshed after you enlightened me. It proves how wide the strength gap is between us. Why would you admit defeat instead of showing your Dharma image? You got me wrong, Xiwan. I wanted to experience the well-known Buddhist debate, and I did it. So I won't compete for the Han Empire's Buddhistic treasure with you. But of course, I'd be grateful if you could let me have a look at the relic. Monk Excellence has a clear mind and 6 roots of sensations. No wonder you could make it to one of the contemporary arhats in the Rose Finch Temple. Our tricks must seem laughable for you. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Abbot Quan Ching. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Elder Suwei. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Nun Simei. Origin point gained respect, 0.01 points Monk Xiwan. Good. They're praising me instead of accusing me of being a demonic monk. So even the pre-celestial masters in the main world can't see through tribulation of altered Buddha as long as I don't use it against a group. I manipulated Xiwan with tribulation of altered Buddha and then removed the side effects with finger of nirvana. The show was perfect. Since I can get close to Relic either way, I might as well take a step back to win their favor and gain a good reputation and origin points as Monk Excellence. Since I can get close to Relic either way, I might as well take a step back to win their favor and gain a good reputation and origin points as Monk Excellence. The main world is indeed strong. The tribulation of altered Buddha was powerful in small worlds, but I could only use it as a special effect. Without the chance and environment, I couldn't manipulate Xiwan even for a few seconds. I've been cultivating Buddhism for decades, and I thought I had a firm faith. But Monk Excellence enlightened me that my vision is still too narrowed. Listening to you for one moment is much better than reading books for 10 years. Is that Dao Yun? Haha, Dao Yun has a clear mind. Monk Excellence's words must have helped her make progress in her breakthrough. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Monk Excellence. It's my pleasure. What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Xie Daoyun always upgrades with my efforts. That eccentric woman. I'll take my advantages back someday. Since Monk Excellence has admitted defeat, then today's Buddhist debate's winner is. The winner should be Monk Excellence. Haven't you come around to the result, Xiwan? Please enlighten me, Master. The third trial is all about giving up is victory. Giving up is victory? Giving up is victory? We Buddhism cultivators can only show the Dharma image after reaching the pre-celestial stage. But under the influence of the Buddha statue, you thought you could show it when you're level 9 post-celestial cultivators. But because of your realm level, it was impossible for you to make it. This trial wanted you to know your deficiency and give up to beat it. Monk Excellence clearly knew that. He didn't show the Dharma image at all, and under the influence of the Buddha statue, he even had some spare strength to help you get out of confusion. I see. I didn't think of that. Thank you for enlightening me, Monk Excellence. You were just confused in the game, Xiwan. You'd come around eventually even without me. What a coincidence. Should I thank Buddha for my good luck? Stop flattering each other. How hypocritical. You've nagged a lot, but Monk Excellence won anyway. Monk Excellence, you saved my disciple, and I owe you one. This is an ebony prayer bead, my exclusive token. Take it. Come to Wushang Sect on Skyscraping Ridge, Daba Mountain, when you're free. With this bead, our people won't stop you, and you can visit me directly. I'll do that for sure if I have the chance. Goodbye. Are we just leaving like this, Master? Be patient. We rarely come here, so I have to let Soul Temple see what I'm capable of. It was rare that Wujie didn't make a scene this year. Didn't he make enough scene when he stopped you from ringing the bell? Ba. He even convinced those evil monks from Wushang sect. Throughout the entire Buddhist debate, Monk Excellence's understanding of Buddhism is ahead of everyone. Arhat in the Rose Finch Temple indeed. Amazing Monk Excellence. Relic awaits in our temple's silence room, Monk Excellence. There it is. To avoid people's unintentional disturbance, we set it as a forbidden ground in the valley. What a nice place to meditate Buddhism. Phew, my efforts were worth it. I finally got the chance to get close to it. Why are there 4 masters sitting around the silence room? Are they here to meditate as well? Now there's only the hardest problem left for me to solve. The container will be broken after I absorb the system fragment. They'll only lend the relic to me to cultivate for 7 days. If I break it, Soul Temple won't let it go easily. They are pre-celestial elders in Soul Temple. They choose to meditate here to protect the forbidden ground. And at night, they'll chant to help the person in silence room fast concentrate. Now I know why Soul Temple is one of the top 3 temples in the Han Empire. There's only a 10% to 20% chance for me to escape at night with Rainbow Shift after destroying Relic and being chased by 4 pre-celestial masters. In that case, the Monk Excellence identity will be a goner, too. And who knows if there are some formation traps in the forbidden ground. I worked hard to win the Buddhist debate to confirm one thing. The silence room is here. The jade box that places the treasure is made from our founder's jade cushion. It's also a treasure in Soul Temple. Please handle it with care. I see. Thank you for taking me here. I need to confirm which is the system fragment. Is it the relic or... I knew it. If this wasn't the case, I had to give up on upgrading the system and come back for relic after I reached the pre-celestial stage. System fragment detected. Integrate? I guessed it right. The system fragment is the box, not the relic. Judging from previous experience, the system fragment were all attached to jade, but the relic is a reverend monk's bone. Integrate destroying a box with sentimental value will upset Soul Temple, but they won't do anything to Monk Excellence for it. However, this identity's reputation and Buddhistic favor will drop. I'm okay with it since it's forgetting the system fragment. Meanwhile, good. Soul Temple would never think that I'd sneak in with Wushang Sect's airy shift. I couldn't do anything when they placed the relic in the center of gate formation in Treasure Hall. But Monk Excellence won, and they moved it to a forbidden ground with exorcism formation. For pre-celestial guardians can't stop me. Monk Excellence will lose a good chance, but I owe him one already. I'll just add another. Wushang Sect can afford to pay him back. The jade box is in ashes. Monk Excellence could sense the relic's Buddhism essence not long after he came here. And I wonder what profound Buddhism the relic has to influence an excellent monk like him so much that he accidentally crushed the box. Low web novel. Arhat Dutian, the founder of Soul Temple's theories are much different than Wushang Sect's, but if I can study the relic, perhaps I can complete my theories. System fragment fused. System upgraded. Current level, level 3. Transmigration function is upgraded. The system is now upgraded to level 3. Improving transmigration. Improving transmigration? It didn't let me wait before. Wait, the air is fluctuating behind me. Someone's here. Monk Excellence, Monk Wujie? Is another person in the silence room? Who dares to break into Soul Temple's forbidden ground? I accidentally released a breath, and the 4 old monks outside noticed me. I've seen many Buddhism cultivators in various empires, Monk Excellence. But when it comes to the understanding and luck of Buddhism, you're the best. Please come to Wushang Sect when you're free, and don't indulge yourself in Soul Temple's Buddhism. Having a taste of it would be enough. He's a great arhat for sure. A bright future is awaiting him. I can't let the Soul Temple have him. I must befriend him on behalf of the Wushang Sect. I'll I'll let you understand Wushang sex Buddhism then. All right, I should go before too late. See you. Excuse me, what are you doing here exactly? Is Wujie here to snatch the relic? Then why did he leave? I don't think he came here just to praise me. Ha ha ha. Looks like the 4 Guardians of Soul Temple's strength has been improved even more. I'd say the same to your stealth, Monk Wujie. We only noticed you after you sneaked into the silence room. Are you here for the relic? Is Monk Excellence hurt? Borrowing is not the same as stealing. Besides, Monk Excellence helped Wushang sect. How would I hurt him? Ha ha. You took the upper hand this year, again. Ha ha ha. He must have been here to snatch the relic. We can't let our Buddhist relic fall into the hands of Wushang sect. The relic is still in the silence room. Looks like Wujie didn't succeed. Monk Excellence must have protected it and made Wujie expose himself to the 4 Guardians. Successfully protected the relic from Wujie, Monk Excellence has deep martial cultivation as well. Open, huh? Monk Excellence looks well, but why is he out? Wujie must have disturbed him too much that he can't calm his mind. Thank you, everyone. I've finished studying the relic. The time wasn't enough for activating the relic. Have you learned anything? I've gained too much from the Buddhist debate, and I was lucky enough to get so close to the relic. I shouldn't desire more. Compared to losing my tranquility for greed, I'd like to give it to someone else who needs it more. Shiwan, if you can reach the pre-celestial stage with this, I'll be honored. Monk Excellence? But the jade box was accidentally. I'm willing to be punished for it. I tried. A fake monk like me couldn't activate anything from the relic at all. I might as well use it to make amends to keep my reputation at an average level. You were dragged into this incident, Monk Excellence, but you blame yourself for it. How merciful you are. Wujie broke into the forbidden ground and tried to steal our relic. He did it because Soul Temple hadn't protected this place well enough. As a post-celestial martial artist, you did great by protecting the relic for a moment. You couldn't take care of everything. I have to thank you for protecting our relic, Monk Excellence. I wish I could be stronger. YG took the blame for me. That's good. I remember you traveled the world to comprehend Buddhism and reach the pre-celestial stage, right? Studying the relic can enlighten you to fulfill your concept of everyone is a Buddha and help your cultivation advance. You don't have to give up the chance just because the jade box is broken. Not just that. I think traveling the world suits me more than meditating in a silence room. Besides, I've learned something while I was in the silence room. Buddhism is a ship that carries people across the bridge between life and death. The Great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. The Great Buddhism can be any vehicle to help people advance. How nice. Well said. If everyone in this world can be a Buddha, how wonderful will that be? I hope you can practice with that theory in the future to prove your Buddhism. I'll keep what you said in mind, masters. It's getting late. I should go on with my journey. Amidba. Soul Temple, good. Getting the system fragment went well. Now I just need to wait for the system to complete upgrading. Buddhist debate is over, and I'm done being a monk. It's time to be Xie again and find the woman who can help me reach the pre-celestial stage. Please wait, Monk Excellence. Huh? I haven't thanked you in person. Xie Daoyun? Why does she want to thank me? I was watching you beating the trials, and I'd learned so much. After I reached the pre-celestial stage, I felt I had great responsibilities on my shoulders but didn't know what to do. Your theories enlightened me, and my cultivation realm was loosened as well. You're truly my savior. I can't thank you enough. You flattered me. You made it because you're talented. Even in the eyes of flowery anecdotes, Xie Daoyun is a top beauty. But she's the kind of woman who could travel with a bunch of handsome men and handle everything well. She seems not to be the innocent type. But which type is she? Let me find out with flowery technique. Let me see your true color, woman. What's wrong? Haha, nothing. I'm just thinking about how fickle fate is. She meets everything that flowery sword power requires to reach the pre-celestial stage. Looking like a social butterfly, she actually has a clear and innocent heart. I've searched for a while, but it's you the whole time. At the foot of Soul Temple Octagonal Pavilion. Di Xiaoyao from the Han Empire's royal family, the 8th Prince Child Golden Jade, drinking tea from a purple clay pot and reciting poems, the admiring unrestrained couple outlines the joyful air. The person who'll enjoy this pot of tea with me, I wonder when she will come. She's coming. Huh? The person beside Fairy Daoyun, he seems to be Monk Excellence from the Tang Empire. Pavilion of Elites has illustrated books about him. I heard Monk Excellence was traveling in the Han Empire, but I didn't think I'd see him here today. And he looks very close to Fairy Daoyun. I know he's a monk, but I've never heard Daoyun would be so warm to a foreigner. Does she like this monk? Fairy Daoyun, Monk Excellence. My name is Di Xiaoyao. I've waited here for a while. Who is he? Should Monk Excellence know this man? I didn't think you'd come so early, Child D. Nice to meet you. They have a date? Don't mind it, Daoyun. Having tea and listening to the Buddhist debate at the foot of Soul Temple is interesting. I saw you and Monk Excellence talking in joy in the distance. You must have been friends for a long time. I've admired Monk Excellence for a long time, but it's the first time I see him in person. I see. Sorry about making assumptions. Monk Excellence is the contemporary Arhat of Rose Finch Temple in the Tang Empire. His temple is different from Fanqin sect, which requires disciples to live with the world. Looks like I have nothing to worry about. I didn't mean to offend you. Please don't mind, Monk Excellence. None taken. This golden man is interested. I wonder if he's interested in the person I think it is. I know our date is tomorrow, but since we've already met, let's make the date today. I know Fanqin 6 rules. If you have any questions about me being the reincarnation of Polaris, ask away. So Xia Daolin didn't come to Luoyang City just for Buddhist debate. She's here to find the reincarnation of Polaris as well. Is he the target this time? Is Ji Yuntao out of the game? The Polaris is the master of fate and has the responsibility to unify the decent and demon sections. What made you think you're the reincarnation of it? Every Polaris of the Han Empire was one of the most outstanding people at the time. 5 beauties and 5 childs are the best of our time, and I'm one of them. The Polaris reincarnation should be noble and exemplary. People should feel the imperial aura from the person. As you know, I mediated disputes between decent and demon sects and suppressed the chaos that the northern barbarians inflicted. No other peers had ever done such accomplishments. Besides, I cultivate the Han Empire's royal martial art, Qi Long Sutra. Do you know any martial art that's more honorable than this? I must be the Polaris reincarnation. What do you think, Miss Daoyun? I believe you'll have the power to do everything you want someday. If you're the Polaris, what kind of martial world will you build? Ha! The martial world and the court should help each other. Everything has its established order, and I'll be the creator and key player. Is my answer satisfactory, Miss Daoyun? He's arrogant. I see. I look forward to traveling with you, Child D, but our date was set for tomorrow. I'm just walking Monk Excellence out. There should be some following arrangements about Buddhist debate later, so I'm afraid we can't take off right away. I'll follow your schedule. I'll wait for you by the ferry in the city west at noon tomorrow. I wanted to invite Miss Daoyun to drink tea with me, but I didn't think you'd come as well, Monk Excellence. Please wait for a moment. Lu Qing, get us another cup. Yes. No need for the trouble, sir. It's getting late. I should go. What a shame. You must give me the honor of having tea with you if we meet again. Finding the Polaris must be tiring, Miss Xie. I wish you good luck. Thank you. Farewell, Monk Excellence. Di Xiaoyao asked Xie Daoyun to verify if he's the Polaris reincarnation, but clearly that's not what he exactly wants. He's only into Xie Daoyun. Whatever. I never took the initiative on any girl before, but based on my experience, no woman can resist my beautiful smile. Half a day later, I've thought about it. It's better for me to approach Xie Daoyun as Monk Excellence. Xie Yan already has Qin Xinzi. It'll raise the difficulty to hell if I use that identity, and it'll be hard for me to get out of this. Ugh. I want to die. Wouldn't it be harder for a monk to court women? There's no way to be loyal to both lover and Buddha. That's a famous saying coming from a monk. From now on, Monk Excellence will be a lovesick monk. Xie Daoyun made breakthroughs twice with my help. Now I need her help to upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords and reach the pre-celestial stage. This is a basic rule of cultivation equivalent exchange. I finally found the woman who can help me break through. I have to win her heart even when there are 3 people involved. It'll get my motor going more. Xie Daoyun is a pre-celestial master, so I won't let you out very often. I've got a great idea to step in, and I'll do it after saying goodbye to Ran. All right, be careful, Master. You're talented and clear-minded. No wonder Nun Simi values you. I look forward to your achievements in the future. But as far as I know about Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods, you may have to have a breakup battle with your brother, Xie Yan the charming Jade Child, to make a breakthrough and reach excellence. It won't be a battle of life and death, but it'll cut the family relations. Think it through, Ran. Ran. I've been looking for you. I'm here to say goodbye. I've been in Luoyang City long enough. Since you can take care of yourself here, I'll continue to go on my journey. Contact the Marching Sect if you want to reach me. You know Lotus Nunnery and Marching Sect don't like each other, but you still asked me to do something that may deem as betraying my sect. Do you dislike me so much that you finally decide to kill me with a borrowed knife? Talking about killing while Buddha is watching? You'd better keep silent. But why wouldn't you just leave the Lotus Nunnery, anyway? You've only been here several months after all. Because Lotus Nunnery's cultivation methods suit me perfectly. Only Lotus Nunnery can help me reach the pre-celestial stage as soon as possible. Fine. Contact me if anything goes wrong. Be careful not to let Lotus Nunnery fool you. Brother. Huh? I just want to tell you something. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I'll find the solution to change the cultivation method of the Lotus Nunnery. See you at that time. See you then. How can anyone ditch their emotions when they're emotional? Why would anyone need to ditch emotions if they're ruthless? I knew Ran was gifted. She already understood the basics of the Lotus Nunnery's pre-celestial art 7 clear emotions mirroring Lotus Heart. Dragon in, we're basically sure that Ji Yuntao is the Polaris, but he hasn't awakened yet. We can't announce that to the public to avoid unnecessary trouble. Di Xiaoyao is a royal member. Now that he recommended himself, it's hard for our sect to turn him down. I see. You've reached the pre-celestial stage, Daoyun. The next for you should refine your mind with love. You'd been in touch with various young talents. Is there anyone you like? No, I only cared about finding the Polaris. And I didn't pay any attention to that. Enter the secular world, leave the secular world, and forget love after getting it. With your talent, you'll exceed our former sect leaders in recent generations and reach the multi-celestial stage for sure. Don't waste your talent. I'll start finding someone I like after this trip. I'm not interested in worldly experience or refining my mind with love. When can I return to my sect and live a free life? The second day. Huh? The Chinese herbaceous peony that grows in the garden is colorful but was no character. The lotus that grows in the pool is clean and white but has no paste. Only the penny is a real beauty. When they bloom, it's so beautiful that everyone in the city would come to enjoy them. Lotus is beautiful, and peony is more beautiful. But if you ask me, the flower in front of me is the most beautiful. Please go aboard, Miss Dao Yun. Wow, what an entrance! A pre-celestial martial artist controls silk ribbons with post-celestial dancers tied on them while spilling petals. Di Xiaoyao has the power, money, and people to do such things, and it did look splendid. Normal girls may have fallen for this by now. But Mr. Xie Yin said Xie Dao Yun had seen numerous young talents. Even Ji Yuntao didn't win her heart, let alone these tricks. I'll report this to Master. Half a day later. We'll travel by water, passing by Chuzhou City and Yingqing City, and then travel overland in Handling City. It's a long trip. We can take it slow. I personally arranged our schedule. Hope you'll like it. Thank you, Child D. I truly look forward to it. Huh? What's with the strong energy of Yin on these birds? Splash. What's going on? I can tell there is Yin energy on those animals. And they're heading for the same place. Something may be happening ahead. Interesting. Speed up and follow the animals, Lu Qing. Let's see what's going on ahead. 15 minutes later. Miss Dao Yun? I must cause all living beings, those born from eggs, wombs, moisture, by transformation, those with form, those without form, those with thought, those without thought, those not totally endowed with thought, and those not totally without thought to enter nirvana without residue and be taken across to cessation, law web novel. Isn't it monk excellence? What? He's chanting for animals? I thought he's handsome the last time I saw him. Now that I see him again, I think he's even more good-looking. What an otherworldly monk. I didn't expect I'd see you after opening my eyes again. What a nice surprise. Do you know why there is Yin energy on these animals, monk excellence? I have no idea. I was afraid the gathering Yin energy might hurt the animals nearby, so I decided to go downstream on a turtle and chant to comfort the animals on the way. Of course you can sense the Yin energy. How could I show such a wonder without Qing'er using Ghost Parade to drive the animals here? I admire your nobility, monk excellence. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points Lu Qing. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points Di Xiaoyan. Origin point gained appreciation, 0 points Xie Dao Yun. Alright. I've cleared the surrounding Yin energy completely. Fate brought us together. Where are you going? Am I interrupting your journey? You attracted numerous fishes and birds here for your chanting. Such an amazing scene really impressed me. Why do you think you're interrupting our journey? Our destination is Jive Ruins in suburban Daba City. Now we're heading to Nanyang City by water and then take a carriage there. Jie Ruins, that happens to be my destination as well. May I go with you? Am I a big enough third wheel? Is it merely a coincidence? But a monk can't be a threat to me, no matter how handsome he is. Besides, Miss Dao Yun likes Buddhism. Perhaps I can use him to attract her. How can I refuse you? Come aboard, please. Thank you. Nice to meet you again, Miss Xie. Nice to meet you. I admire your profound understanding of Buddhism, monk excellence. Phew. With pre-celestial martial artists' presence, it was hard to hide Qing'er's Yin energy. I had to use tribulation of altered Buddha to cover it. Qing'er drove the animals here, and I controlled them. And I had to predict Xie Daoyun's arrival. It was even harder than fighting. The result deserves it. Not bad. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points Xi Daoyin. I hope those animals won't be too panicky after waking up from tribulation of altered Buddha. Chirp growl Wu Cheep. Web novel, glad to have a talk with you today. A treasure deserves its perfect match. This sutra is the only extant copy. Only you can maximize its value. This iguanine jade pendant. It can bring peace to its owner and stabilize the cultivation. You just reached the pre-celestial stage not long ago, Miss Dao Yun. It suits you perfectly. I shouldn't accept such a rare gift. I didn't do anything for you. I'm not a real monk. What am I gonna do with a sutra? All right. How about you, Miss Dao Yun? I agree with Monk Excellence. I appreciate your kindness, Child D. Sorry for my negligence. I shouldn't disgrace you with worldly items. But welcome to visit my collection anytime during the trip. I obtained these when I stopped by Datong and Dongxiang auction houses. They're not very rare. Hope you'll like it. I heard Child Golden Jade liked collecting and was a regular visitor to multiple auction houses. Now I see it's true. These are nothing to me. I have a supreme raw stone of jadeite. It's about 2.5 meters high. You can visit my mansion to see it any time you want, Dao Yun. Wow. Now he's calling her Dao Yun? He carries a bunch of treasures with him wherever he goes. Isn't he worried about getting them stolen? But with Lu Qing, a pre-celestial martial artist, around him, normal thieves wouldn't dare to steal his belongings. Collecting is interesting. Besides the item's stories and value, watching all kinds of people throwing money at it is fun. For example, this bracelet looks ordinary, and it's indeed nothing special. Only a people tree seed, a kind of ancient medicine, sealed inside the amber makes it kind of valuable. Sounds like you don't value the bracelet. Then why did you collect it? Haha. Someone was bidding against me at Datong auction house. I got bored and couldn't bear it. So I offered a high price and got it. I don't know who the other bidder was because that auction needed every participant to wear a mask. What a shame. What a poor wretch. He even offended Di Xiaoyao. You're always candid and generous, Child D. I didn't expect you'd be so naughty. It's just a little idiosyncrasy. If it were a book about an unimportant martial art to you and a weak ordinary person was bidding against you, would you let the person have it? A weak person shouldn't have bid for it in the first place. But the hypothesis can't stand. I've seen numerous martial arts. I wouldn't care about ordinary ones. If that really happens, I'll give up. I see. Xie Dao Yun is testing Di Xiaoyao all the time. I have a basin of dark jade grass on top of the boat-absorbing moon essence. I'll take it here for you. At night, Monk Excellence's cabin. With a strong family background, Di Xiaoyao is good-looking, gorgeous, and gentle. He's a perfect man to most ordinary women. I can finally get some fresh air, Ku. But you said Xie Dao Yun wasn't an ordinary woman. She traveled with numerous talents after all. Yes. Di Xiaoyao's tricks can't work on Xie Dao Yun, but also it makes it harder for me to win her heart. Anyway, let me show him some professional skills. The next day. What a nice sunny day. It's perfect for some tea while enjoying the beautiful view. I especially kept some Longjing tea in Luoyang City. Today is the best day to have a taste. It's green, fragrant, sweet, and good-looking. How nice. The tea can't compare with your company, no matter how good it is. Novel. Have you ever thought about how many people and resources the Han Empire need to invest in collecting such tea? The world is like a machine, and individuals are like its parts. Someone with a high status like me should care about the big picture. The Han Empire is prosperous, and the Han people have spare food at home. If the tea grower all changes into growing rice, what will the rice grower do? Everything exists for a reason. I see. Dao Yun, I know you're a Buddhism cultivator, but the Fanqing sect is different from other Buddhistic sections. I'm curious about one thing. What is it? The Fanqing sect values worldly experience. Can someone really return to Buddhism after falling in love? There's no truly falling in our cultivation. For me, everything is a trial. Imperial concubine Yun is also from the Fanqin sect, and my father once asked her the same question. She replied something more than you. I followed my heart, so I had to disappoint the Buddha. Affection, oh, of what is affection comprised? Where from and how has it got the power like that to impel you to live and die just side by side? The only thing that lovebirds want is to always stay with each other. Even the emperor couldn't resist that urge. Miss Yun and His Majesty's love story is indeed touching, but that's too rare. And no one knows if she's indulging herself in love or taking all that as a trial. A wrong example. That lovesick emperor has another 72 concubines besides imperial concubine Yun. They are involved in Miss Yun's love story. Whatever. People in ancient times may have different mindsets. Perhaps they think the emperor is a spoonie because he even fell for imperial concubine Yun. Anyway, Di Xiaoyao can't please Xie Dao Yun at all. Look at the great atmosphere. Looks like it's my chance now. Why did you sigh, Monk Excellence? Did you feel being left out because we were too focused on talking? No, it's just that I heard your conversation and got a question. May you answer that for me? There's a saying, death is nothing to be afraid of if one can be with the loved one forever. Mandarin ducks are more enviable than deities. If humans love someone to the bones, what would they do? Monk Excellence, your question is quite interesting. I think humans' love should be greater than Mandarin ducks. Just like this pair of fish. Even out of the water, they can help and be with each other all the time. They choose to stay with each other even at the most critical moment. This is the ultimate love. Help and be with each other all the time. What do you think, Monk Excellence? I knew Di Xiaoyao would answer that way, but this answer would only push Xie Dao Yun further away. Please give me your hand. I think, release. Swim separate ways. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Perhaps you would like to hear a story. A girl fell for a man at the first sight, so she prayed every morning in the hope of seeing that man again. And her sincerity moved the Buddha. The Buddha told her, you must give up on everything you currently have and cultivate for 100 years to get a chance of passing by him. And you can be with him after 700 years of cultivation. The girl said yes without hesitation. During the 1st century, the girl became a seed. After enduring 99 years of exposure to wind and rain, she finally grew up as a big tree. She was unable to move and suffered from loneliness. In the 100th year, a bird landed on the girl's branch. She knew the bird was her love's reincarnation at first sight. But the bird flapped away before the girl could touch him. She never saw him again. In the second life, the girl became a bird, looking for the other bird that once landed on her branch. But in no way could she find him. So she had to wait for the next century. When the 2nd century came, the girl flew by a lake and found her love was a little fish. The girl flew in the sky, while her love stayed in the water. In the 3rd life, she became a little fish. After 3 lives, the girl had a hunch that there would be another 100 years of waiting. But she looked forward to their encounter anyway. Finally, she saw him. But that life ended with her being eaten by his bear mother. The 4th, 5th, and 6th life passed by, until the 7th life, she became a human again. You've cultivated for 600 years. Cultivate for another 100 years and you'll be with him. I kept missing him, but he came to me every time. Does it mean he has feelings for me as well? Yes. When you were searching for him, he was looking for you as well. But the time hasn't come. You need to cultivate for 700 years to make it. I can hold on, but there's no need for it. I still love him, but I don't have to marry him. I'm happy with what I have now. In the 7th life, the girl met her love again. They knew they had waited for each other for so long. But they merely looked at each other, full of love, and drifted apart. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points xi Dao Yun. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points xi Dao Yun. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points xi Dao Yun. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points xi Dao Yun. What a sad story. They wasted 700 years and didn't end up together. If I were the girl, I'd either keep going until I got to be with my love or give up at the very start. What do you think, Dao Yun? Dao Yun? Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Do you agree with that, Monk Excellence? Love is a mere dream of life. It may be a must, but no need to hold on to it. A brief experience is enough. Too true. I thought life was like rowing on a boundless sea, looking for a shore. And love was something that slows your rowing and wastes your time. There's no need for it. Now that I heard your idea, I see that one needs to experience love to fulfill his life, but love can also be deemed a dream. The dream ends eventually, but it'll make you smile when you recall it on a night with moonlight years later. Wait. What on earth did you grasp? I was always confused about love before, but you cleared my confusion and made me stop resisting it. It's just a dream. A dream won't stop my pursuing. You're very talented, Miss Xie. Impressive indeed. She just said something that only frivolous women would say with an extremely innocent, pure tone. What are girls learning in the Fanqing sect? Are Buddhism cultivators all this casual, open-minded, about love? No, I can't let Monk Excellence mislead Dao Yun. The second day. Origin point gained appreciation, 1.01 points Xie Dao Yun. Origin point gained appreciation, 0.01 points Xie Dao Yun. Xie Dao Yun still provides me origin points from time to time even after one day. This is good. With my observation these days, I found that Xie Dao Yun is a real genius. Love is nothing but a shackle for her, but the martial art she's cultivating requires her to experience it. Her idea of perfect love is to put all her passion into a relationship that will eventually separate. Anyway, isn't it what I want? I'll persuade her into dating me by pleasing her and convincing her of our shared aim. I think I can win her heart before reaching Jie Ruins. A month later. It turned out that I was overconfident. My hands are tied with Di Xiaoyao's presence. I can't get our relationship to the next level. Is something bothering you, Monk Excellence? Not really. I'm just wondering when we'll arrive in Jie Ruins. Oh, right. I merely heard of the Jie Ruins. I don't know more details. Can you tell me something, Miss Xie? This is strange. Why would Di Xiaoyao invite Xie Dao Yun to a ruin? Jie Ruins is more like a scenery spot. The Han government discovered it decades ago. Most organs in the ruins were harmless, and most treasures there were taken away. Once you enter the ruins, you'll feel suppressed by the power similar to the sect gate formation. And people who were below level 8 of the post-celestial stage can barely walk deep in the ruins. The ruins suppression isn't that strong to pre-celestial martial artists, but it's strong enough to stop us from flying. The later investigation confirmed that some ancient sect built the immortal land to help their disciples cultivate. But that sect vanished for some reason, and the ruins were left ever since. You can't see it from the outside, but there's an entirely different, independent world inside the ruins. It sounds like a small world to me. I'll go there and gain some experience. Few days later. Finally. This is the Jive Ruins. It's said that Jie Ruins is a famous scenery spot in the Han Empire, so there are many visitors. But the suppression in the cave stops ordinary people from getting in, so they only wander around nearby the entrance to seize a chance of seeing the inside. Over time, a town was built by the entrance, which serves visitors mostly. Besides, even if you're strong enough to ignore the suppression, you need corresponding approval documents to go deep. It's for safety concerns, not for preventing someone from causing trouble. Xie Daoyun and Di Xiaoyao are talking. I can let Qinger out to get some fresh air. You finally let me out, master. I can't be with you recently. We happen to stay here for a while. You can tour the walk around yourself, Qinger. No need. Staying with you is better. I don't want Xie Daoyun to find and kill you. Be a good girl. I'll have plenty of time to be with you. Here comes that again. Is that monk excellence? How would an evil spirit bother him? I've toured the town with Xie Daoyun all day. It's been a long time since I walked this much. My legs are sore. I'll massage them, master. How do you feel? Very good. Your skills are improving. Wait, there are. Evil Elimination Sutra. Bang. Help me, master. Master? What's with that address? Why would you be with such an evil spirit? Origin point gain shocked, 0.01 Elder Kong Yuan. Origin point gain shocked, 0.01 Elder Kong Gao. Origin point gain shocked, 0.01 Elder Kongshi. Elders? Damn. They are the 3 exorcism elders of the Rosefinch Temple. What are they doing here? I thought you already forgot about who we are. That ghost must have captivated you. You too. We'll eliminate the evil spirit first. Please wait for a moment, elders. Hear me out first. Don't eliminate her. Are you speaking for her? Did she really captivate you? There's something you don't know. They don't hold malice against me. Perhaps making up excuses will be counterproductive. It's a long story. Please hear me out. Monks are mostly unsophisticated, and Qinger is actually a pure spirit. I should be able to muddle through. A girl was once living nearby a city named Xiaoshui. Her family had a house and field, and they led a happy life. But the bully in the city was very cruel. He conspired with villains and occupied the girl's house and field forcibly. Her father wanted to reason with the bully, but the bully beat him up. The girl's mother advised him to be a good man, but the bully grabbed her, humiliated her at will, and eventually killed her. The poor father and daughter lost their home. The bully was so devious that he sent people to beat them in the city. The innocent girl died with malice. She turned into a ferocious ghost and wanted to avenge. And that's when I ran into her. I used to be poor, but I was lucky to meet you, Monk Excellence. I pity her misfortune, and she never did anything vile. So I let her stay with me and try to find a way to release her soul. What do you think? The more ferocious the ghost is, the more powerful Evil Elimination Sutra gets. Maybe she is a good ghost, or she should have been vanished by now. Ahmedba, I think I've muddled it through. Why are they here, anyway? Are they here to take Monk Excellence back because he was away for too long? Monk Excellence? He's my friend, elders. Di Xiaoyao is here, Qinger. Hide. Open the door. No need to avoid. Lu Qing said you've got some visitors. Are you all right? It's okay. I ran into 3 of my elders. And perhaps we made too much noise when we talked about Buddhism. Sorry to disturb your rest. Let me introduce. 15 minutes later. Child Golden Jade and Pure Jade Beauty are top talents even in the Tang Empire, and their background is no less than the Rosefinch Temple. It's good that you befriend them. Ahmedba. We've got something to tell you. I've prepared some tea for you, elders. Please have a taste. It's the first time I've seen such a well-behaved ghost. How long has she been with you? A few months, or a year, I don't remember. Looks like she is a harmless ghost. I can relax now. Yeah. A harmless ghost. I heard you were outstanding at Buddhist debating in Luoyang City, and Master Quanqing, Suwei, and Simiai said the nicest things about you. Is that true? Outstanding is a bit exaggerated. It was just a normal Buddhist debating. Don't be so humble. We've heard the news. All the masters in the three major Buddhistic sects in the Han Empire were full of praise about you. I heard you also added new understandings into the Rosefinch Temple's Buddhism. I'm afraid my immature theory would only offend you. Please tell. The Buddha said he would help sentient beings go through their lives. We Buddhism cultivators listen to him and cultivate under strict rules to eventually become arhats, who are above the worldly circle. The Buddhist scriptures have been there forever, and temples of various styles are all over the world. If we can share the Buddha's burden and help sentient beings go through their lives. Monk Excellence. Silent. I was too immersed in it. Did you say that at the debate in Luoyang City? Yes. It's surprising that the masters spoke highly of such an irrational theory. Fine. We're better at martial arts than Buddhism. Since Abbot Quanqing spoke high of your theory, we won't question it. Thankfully. According to instructions of disguise, the 3 exorcism elders at the Rosefinch Temple are just good at martial arts. Their understanding of Buddhism isn't deep. I should convince them as long as I don't make it sound too weird. Close. Elders? Damn, what's with this atmosphere? Did I say anything wrong? Enough of chit-chat. It's time to talk business. Please tell. Some big trouble is going to happen nearby. You'd better stop traveling and return to the Rosefinch Temple with us. What could make you all think it's troublesome? What on earth happened? Silent. Not long ago, 11 Sanmei, the guardian elder of the Huanchi sect, attacked our branch. Numerous disciples were hurt, and Elder Haiyun was killed. When the abbot received the news, he sent us to capture 11 Sanmei immediately. But 11 Sanmei was clearly well prepared. We tracked him down from the Tang Empire to the Han Empire, but lost sight of him finally. And his last trace was left here. We've searched for a long time in and around this town. We even entered the ruins several times, but we couldn't find him. It's not convenient for us to search in the Han Empire's territory after all. So we decided to abort the search and return to the Rosefinch Temple at the end of this month. Surprisingly, we met you in the city. I see. 11 Sanmei is the guardian elder of the Huanchi sect. He's at level 4 of the pre-celestial stage, excellent at medicine and poison, and about as strong as Gee. According to instructions of disguise, 11 Sanmei sent Monk Excellence to the Rosefinch Temple as a spy. He and I are on the same team. 11 Sanmei was too shrewd to attack the Rosefinch Temple himself. Why would he do that? Will the Huanchi sect and the Rosefinch Temple start a war? Thank you for your concern, elders. But I want nothing to do with this. Besides, I'm trying to date Xia Daoyun. I can't return to the Rosefinch Temple with them. I know nothing about Monk Excellence's martial arts. I have to find a way to send them away in case they find my identity. I've been traveling with Mr. Di Xiaoyao, and he plans to stay here for a long time. 11 Sanmei shouldn't dare to offend a prince of the Han Empire. I'll be safe here. And I feel that if I stay with Mr. Di Xiaoyao and Miss Xie, I'll reach the pre-celestial stage soon. If I miss this chance, I don't know when I can advance. Chance encounters are indeed important to us Buddhism cultivators. Since you put it like that, we'll stay in this town and return after you reach the pre-celestial stage. By then, you should be able to protect yourself. Damn. I've got to hit on Xia Daoyun. I can't let them get in my way. Ahem, elders, have you thought about how much pressure Di Xiaoyao, a royal member of the Han Empire, will have with 3 pre-celestial martial artists' presence here? You know, this is his territory. I see. We'll wait for you in Hull Town nearby. Meet us after you reach the pre-celestial stage, and we'll return to the Rosefinch Temple together. Makes sense, crack. I was so scared. I thought they would kill me. Phew, they finally left. The next day, Di Xiaoyao and Xia Daoyun went to the local officials. I think we'll enter the ruins tomorrow. My problem is how to turn Xia Daoyun's appreciation into love. It's hard to make progress when Di Xiaoyao is here. Could it be that coincidental? Who's there? Not bad. Looks like you haven't forgotten about what I taught you, my son. It's been a while, Wuk. I almost forgot that Monk Excellence's real name is Qing Wuk. He claims to be my father. He must be 11 Sanmei. He should hold no malice or even any other strong feelings against me, or there should be origin points coming. Is he here to say hello? People from the Rosefinch Temple are looking for you. What's going on, father? Leave them be. They can't catch me. I heard you attacked the Rosefinch Temple yourself, hurt numerous disciples, and killed Elder Haiyun. The Huanchi sect and the Rosefinch Temple are on bad terms, but they wouldn't interfere with each other's business. Why would he do that? It's not like you. What happened? He. What do you think? That old man had something I wanted, so I killed him for it. That's all. But, Wuk. It must be hard to cultivate alone all the time in the Rosefinch Temple, right? Do you remember how hard I worked to let those monks agree to let you travel outside? But you did a great job. If it were another man, he might not be capable enough to become the contemporary Arhat. Being a spy is hard. You've done a lot for our sect. It's okay for you to leave the Huanchi sect or return to the secular world as a normal man in the future if you want. The sect leader and I won't say anything to oppose. Father, I'm a disciple of the Huanchi sect. I won't do foolish things like that. The hell you will. Monk Excellence is already the contemporary Arhat in the Rosefinch Temple. The Huanchi sect would never be so stupid to give him up. Good, good. Looks like you're still level-headed. Then how about doing me a favor? Just go ahead, father. I was looking for something and I found it in Datong City. But someone took it before I did. It's too troublesome to find another one, so I followed the person who took it and tried to find a chance to get it. But that man has a pre-celestial bodyguard on the surface and 3 pre-celestial bodyguards in the dark. They'd notice me every time I get a bit closer. Even when I was following them in the distance, they managed to ditch me several times. What exactly are you looking for, father? Di Xiaoyao has it now. You should have seen it. I need you to bring it to me. Forming items with your energy? How powerful you are. Wait, that seems familiar. Isn't it Di Xiaoyao's bracelet? So you were the one who bid against Di Xiaoyao. We got to meet again because I followed Di Xiaoyao. Seems like fate brought Di Xiaoyao and me together. Please calm down, father. There are 3 pre-celestial bodyguards around Di Xiaoyao? I never noticed them on our way here, a prince of the Han Empire indeed. I'd love to get anything you want, father. But even you failed, how could I? I have a plan, and all you need to do is follow it. Di Xiaoyao's been chasing Xie Daoyun. If Xie Daoyun asks for the bracelet, he'll give her for sure. I don't think Xie Daoyun will ask anything from Di Xiaoyao. Do you plan to blackmail Di Xiaoyao with Xie Daoyun? And what can I do? Blackmailing is too risky. It's easy to make them fight me and eventually get me nothing. I'll steer Di Xiaoyao away and then severely injure Xie Daoyun with an incurable poison. That's where you step in and drive me away. Then you'll tell Di Xiaoyao that you need his bracelet to heal Xie Daoyun. He won't refuse. I see. Then I'll use your cure to heal Xie Daoyun and keep the bracelet. Di Xiaoyao has many ways to solve common poisons, so I'll poison her with an incurable one. You don't need to heal her in front of Di Xiaoyao. Just find a chance to sneak out and give the bracelet to me. How ferocious. No, I can't follow his plan. I think your plan is still risky, father. Di Xiaoyao doesn't trust me. What if he refuses to give me the bracelet or demands to watch me healing Xie Daoyun? That way, the plan will go in vain. I have a better plan. Help me win Xie Daoyun's heart. You want to chase Xie Daoyun? No way. I've arranged everything thoroughly. I won't change a single detail because of your affair. You got me wrong, Father. You won't put too much effort into my plan. To be precise, it will save you a lot of trouble. No matter what the details of your plan are, I guess there must be a life and death fight against Xie Daoyun to hurt her badly. All I ask for is that you can pull a punch and keep stalling her during the fight. Creating stress will do, and leave the rest to me. Please think it over. Once I win Xie Daoyun's heart, it'll be convenient for us to wade in the affairs of the Fanqin sect and even of the Han Empire. While if we stick to your plan, we will offend the Fanqin sect. There's no need to antagonize them, right? What do you think, Father? Well, that's a good point. Fine, we can adjust the plan slightly. I truly admire your enlightened attitude, Father. However, I'm warning you of backfiring and getting yourself on thin ice. Rest assured, Father. How cunning he is. Luckily, I've been trying to control myself, or I would have definitely used Guardian of Rebound Zen and got myself into trouble just now. Then please inform me of your whole plan. He's indeed manipulative. He refused to adjust his plan according to my advice all the time, but I'm okay with that. After all, there will be enough time for me to chase Xie Daoyun. That's all I need. 11 Sanmei is quite something. I guess Xie Daoyun might get killed by him if it weren't for me. Besides, I need to obey him as monk excellence. Now that I think of it, I better kill him afterward. But he's no weak than Gee. I need some help to make it. Chinger, I need you this time. My pleasure, Master. I'll write a letter. Take it to those elders of the Rosefinch Temple later. But I don't know where they are. They left not long ago. You may catch up with them on the way to Hulu Town. Even if you can't, you can meet them in Hull Town finally. I'm leaving then. But are you sure you can deal with 11 Sanmei alone? Ha ha ha. Silly, in no way can you stop 11 Sanmei if he intends to kill me. And it's of greatest help for you to find the elders. Besides, Monk Excellence, who has become one of the Arhats in the Rosefinch Temple, is the spy he sent there. He won't hurt me unless he's out of his mind. Take care on your way. You'd better leave underground despite your ability to walk through the walls, in case of being found by pre-celestial martial artists. I see. I'll be right back. Please wait for me. 11 Sanmei, my dear father? Please accept my respect then. The next day. I didn't know you'd contributed to the promotion of improved defense crossbows until Mr. Zhang told me. Zhang is always being exaggerating, I just assisted in it. It's hard to defend the frontier. So a kind of powerful weapon would be of great help in frightening our enemies off. I think so. Oh, I'm sorry for the neglect, Monk Excellence. I was indulging in political topics with Daoyun. Not at all. I appreciate your care on the way here, so you don't need to mind me. And Miss Xie is trying to test you. I won't bother you too. Ahem. Glad to hear that. Why did he rub it in? I've finally managed to get along with Daoyun, but his words have changed her mind. We've done with all the business yesterday. What should we do today, Child D? Well, we're heading for the Jie Ruins, our terminus. Thanks for your company all the way here. Actually, there's a little story of the discovery of the ruins. More than a decade ago, a farmer entered the ruins by accident on his way of gathering herbs for his ailing wife. As an ordinary person, the farmer couldn't even see through the weakest illusion outside. He could only see gold and treasures he's never seen in his life. But that didn't attract him. He only cares about the herb that could save his wife. He left there without hesitation. However, that just helped him avoid being hurt or trapped. He became the first man who survived in the ruins. Later, the farmer found the herb and cured his wife. After that, he recalled the experience in the ruins and reported all that to the local official. The official took it seriously and reported it to the court. it was brought to the forefront. At last, the ruins were believed to have been kept since ancient times. The story tells us inflexibility may save you sometimes. After all the things wouldn't happen if the farmer took some treasures in exchange for herbs. The farmer's love helped him avoid being tempted and end up happily. Also, the Jie ruins could get known and revive. An interesting story indeed. What a great husband. I admire their firm love. I've visited here so many times. But a touch of regret always hit me while enjoying the beautiful scenery alone. I hope my love can share it with me and we'll smile at each other. Love comes in so many forms, while I prefer mutual intimacy and everlasting love only. Pity that Xie Daoyun only wants the short experience of love. Seems you don't fit each other. You stand no chance, Di Xiaoyao. Here we are. Let's get in. Watch out. It must be the first time for you to float in the air without exerting any strength. How do you feel now? I've not even heard of this. It's a novelty. It indeed startled me. But it wouldn't have been this surprising had you told us in advance. You're right. Once the mechanism at the entrance is triggered, the wall here would turn dark and a kind of spore on it would shine like stars. With the smaller gravity making you float here, you would feel that you're roaming in the starry sky. Did he mean it? Why did he keep rocking my boat? Anyway, the floating won't last long. Because of the pressure in the deep, even a pre-celestial master can't fly there. I plan to enjoy the beautiful stars here, but it's inconvenient to do that now with monk excellence here. What a pity. I'm looking forward to the scenery in the deep end here. It won't let you down. Welcome to the Jive Ruins. It feels indeed different as I approach the deep end. I can feel a kind of force pressing me. But that's definitely not the gravity. After all, we're still floating here. It should be a force targeting internal power. It can weaken the peculiarity of internal power and even stop a pre-celestial master from flying. The gravity is different within 40 meters around the mountain. So it's okay to jump off here. Newcomers prefer to go down along the stone steps. But it's more exciting to jump. Do you want to have a try with me, Daoyun? Up here. Jump off here? I'll try. No need to hurry, Monk Excellence. No, I trust Mr. Xiaoyao. I'm leaving. Monk Excellence. I'm fine. Just jump down. Daoyun, lonely. Then I'm leaving too. See you at the bottom, Child D. Sigh, that's the way of the Buddhistic sects? Let's go to my Jia villa nearby. The terrain is intricate in the deep. You may get lost if you don't follow me. And you, Monk Excellence, please follow me. Listen. I will. I'd like to check on that shining hill. Whisper. For real? What's up, Child D? Daoyun, I've got something to deal with. I didn't expect to get some news of other record slates of Qilong Sutra. I must seize the chance. But I finally made some progress to get along with Daoyun. Should I invite her to go with me? Gee, no, it's about the Imperial exclusive martial art after all. I shouldn't get an outsider involved. Besides, with Lu Qing's help, it won't take long. I plan to visit here with you, but I just received some news that a rare fish-shaped jade pendant with twin trunks engraved on it showed up in an auction house. His Majesty wants to give that pendant to Imperial concubine Yun as a gift. So I'm afraid I must go get it for His Majesty in person. It must be a hurried journey. So I wonder if you can stay here and wait for me for a few days since you must be tired all the way here. We can keep going after I come back. I see. Then go ahead. I'll wait for you. And you? Just leave me alone, Mr. Xiaoyao. With the letter and map you gave me, I can go everywhere nearby. You can finish your task first. As you wish. If you're tired, you can rest in my villa ahead. It's not far from here. 11 Sanmei did attract Di Xiaoyao away? Not bad for him. Di Xiaoyao changed his mind all of a sudden, so it must be someone informing Lu Qing secretly, but I see no one around. Seems like there are many powerful martial arts protecting him in the dark. To be honest, if it weren't for Di Xiaoyao's identity and the masters protecting him, 11 Sanmei wouldn't be forced to bother Xie Daoyun and me in view of his arrogance. I had an ulterior motive in persuading 11 Sanmei, but it indeed can save Xie Daoyun. Or 11 Sanmei would just kill her. Qing'er is on her way to the Three Elders. As long as I've bought enough time, they will handle the hot potato. Ahmedba, according to the misattribution of arousal, Xie Daoyun may fall for me during the fight against 11 Sanmei. So that I can achieve my goal at the same time. I'd like to go deeper. What about you? I have no idea. Is there some advice for me? You can go with me if you want. We've never stayed with each other alone. Then I'd like to go with you this time. Okay. Let's go check on the shining hill afar. Xie Daoyun agreed without hesitation. That means she didn't fall for Di Xiaoyao at all. What a poor man. I'm charming indeed. Without Di Xiaoyao bothering, maybe I can win Xie Daoyun's heart even before 11 Sanmei arrives. What a wonderland inside the ruins. It turns from day to night even without the sun shining inside. I wonder how they are distinguished. How strange. This is a piece of some world. It's such complexity in the main world. Besides, the plants and animals were not brought here artificially. They live here from the very beginning. Living in an ecosystem unto itself, the animals are the same as how they look outside. How incredible. Monk excellence. The Buddha said there are numerous worlds in the vast universe. Could the ruins be the replica of one of the worlds? You remind me of a story I've ever read, Miss Xie. In the starry sky, there exists a world. There are 3 suns there, and thus it falls into the disorder of seasons and days and nights. Droughts and freezing conditions happen from time to time and last for almost a century every time. People who live there will go underground, exfoliate themselves, and leave their skins during the droughts. As the rainy season comes, their skins will recharge and go on their living. That's a circulation. What a wonderful story. I see. You must want to tell me that the human body doesn't matter at all. A pure mind is before everything. It's just a story I made up. You are enlightened again? Xie Daoyun can be enlightened by everything, and she's willing to talk about any topic. It must be nice to be her friend. But as for lover, I don't think it's a good idea. After all, she can have a bunch of great men wrapped around her finger unwittingly. What a mixture of heartlessness and purity. It's hard to appraise her. And the cultivation method of the Fanqin sect is indeed cruel. Pursuer means nothing but experiences of love to the disciples there. If they succeed, they will come back to their life as nuns. While if not, they can have one of their simps accompany them. There's always leeway for them. It's more proper to call them disciples from the cruel sect. Just like the mandarin ducks love to stay with each other all their lives, most ordinary people, including Child D, prefer inseparable intimacy. But I will leave the secular world sooner or later. I'll only fail my love and can never make up for it. Could you please give me some suggestions? Now I can tell it's Xie Daoyun's problem. Despite her purity, her rich experiences in the secular world made up her cold character. She doesn't take Di Xiaoyao or me seriously at all. She's more like a cultivation machine. I've heard of the cultivation method of the Fanqin sect. So I think you don't need to push yourself too hard. Fate will bring your true love to you. Maybe you're right. Pity that I've never had a crush on anybody despite all the young talents I met. I wonder when my true love will show up. If it weren't for cultivation, I would prefer staying and cultivating alone. What a smart and pure girl she is. I don't think it's good for her to be fettered by love. Her aristocratic mien and proud manner make men want to conquer her though. I'm a kind man and I won't bother her afterward. Hope we can reach cooperation for mutual benefit after we get rid of 11 Sanmei. It's about your own way of cultivation after all. I don't dare to suggest you. But I can tell you a story. Then please go ahead. The point now is reminding Xie Daoyun that I'm the one she's been waiting for. A spider spun webs on the beam in the front of a temple. And under the influence of the incense and offerings, it gradually gained its consciousness and finally turned into a girl. She listened to the Buddhist chants every day. After 3,000 years of cultivation, she gained her own understanding of Buddhism. One day, the Buddha came to the temple and found the spider clever. So he asked her a question. "Little spider, what do you think is the most precious in the world?" "For me, it should be something I can never get and something I've lost." The Buddha smiled silently, without agreeing with her or retorting her. He said, "Think it through. I'll go find you later." After the Buddha left, the wind brought drizzle the second night. A drop of rain fell on the spider's web. The raindrop was bright and clear, so the spider loved it so much. However, before she touched it, the wind blew it away. At that time, she felt so sad and lonely. Then the Buddha came again and asked the same question. At the thought of the raindrop she lost, the spider stuck to her original answer. "It should be something I can never get and something I've lost." "Now that you insist on your answer, then go to the secular world and think it through." The Buddha made the spider reincarnate in a powerful family. And after several years, the spider became a beautiful girl. When a scholar won first place in the imperial examination, the spider was invited to the glee feast. She saw the scholar there and knew he was her true love. All the girls present, including the princess, fell for the scholar. But the spider didn't feel nervous or jealous. She knew that the scholar would choose her. To her surprise, the emperor granted the marriage of the princess and the scholar while made her marry the crown prince. The spider couldn't accept all that. She was dying after days of crying. The crown prince came to see her when he knew the news, but only found her dying. He cried badly. "I fell for you at first sight when I saw you in the imperial garden. If you were to die, I will die with you." "Little spider, have you thought about who brought the scholar to you? The scholar is the reincarnation of the raindrop, while the princess is the wind. The raindrop came and gone with the wind. You can never stay with him. While the crown prince, the reincarnation of the tree in front of the temple, has loved you for 3,000 years. But you never noticed him. Then answer my question again. What do you think is the most precious in the world?" After knowing the truth, the spider was enlightened. "I got it. I know what matters most. It's not something I can never get or something I've lost. It should be the happiness within my reach. It's a pity to miss someone, but I should cherish what I own now. Miss Xie, remember to cherish what I own now." Is that what you want to say? Fate can bring your true love to you. And you need to notice who he is. Yeah, that's me. I got it. You mean Di Xiaoyao is the one I'm waiting for? I don't agree with Child D's viewpoint on love, but he's a noble after all. I guess he won't indulge himself in love. A perfect man for me. My mistake to neglect him. Glad to hear that. Thank you for enlightening me with your story. What the hell? Amitba. Fine, what a girl. I won't cross paths with her if it weren't for Finger of Flowery Swords. She's indeed charming after we get along, but it doesn't mean I can forget I've been hurt by her. Hope I'll never see her when the dust has settled. What? What's with the growing plants here? Russell. Oh no. Monk Excellence, leave. Now. According to her reaction, could it be? What's the hurry about? You don't want to enjoy the beautiful flowers here? He is a pre-celestial master, stronger than me. Take care. It's 11 Sanmei. Finally he arrives. Monk Excellence? I remember you. Seems like you're doomed today. What the hell? Why is he attacking me now? Shouldn't he attack Xie Daoyun and leave me a chance to save her? I'm fighting you. Don't you dare hurt Monk Excellence. You're Xie Daoyun from the Fanqing sect? Good. Then I'll also kill you. The exclusive martial art of the Fanqing sects. Sword of Immortal Limpidity. Oh, it deserves its fame. Not bad. She's using the same martial art. But it feels totally different from how she killed Yin Jie. As expected, the strength gap between pre-celestial martial artist and a post-celestial one is huge. Substitute escaping. But it's not that easy to deal with 11 Sanmei. It's poisonous? Where is he? No, let's change our plan. I think it'll be more impressive if she saves you. Damn it. It's hard for me to control my Guardian of Rebound Zen. What a cheat. How could he change the plan without noticing me in advance? Leave. This is the spirit embodiment of sword? Sword of Immortal Limpidity, spirit embodiment of sword. You've hit me again? Ha. Impressive indeed. Monk excellence. Leave now. I got this. Don't worry. I can get away with it. What? You've ruined 2 of my substitutes despite your first level of the pre-celestial stage. How great you are. You're too outstanding to survive. I won't let you off today. Monk excellence? Why are you still here? I'm his target. How can I leave you here and escape? Bhagwan, Prajna Paramitha. Mara exorcism, freeze. Mara exorcism. What the hell is this? Never mind, I'll pretend. What's that move you just used? You could even freeze a pre-celestial master. It's a power-consuming one, so I can't use it for the second time for now. Besides, he will break free once he's touched. We must go now. Are you okay now? A nice partner. We've deceived Xie Daoyun. It's okay. But it seems he's good at using poison. I must find a place and get some treatment. Then try to cure yourself now. I'll carry you. Eh? You. Never mind. It's too urgent after all. Cure yourself now. All right. Xie Daoyun, she's powerful. She's even better than her peers at the first level of the pre-celestial stage. 2 hours later. Let's have a rest here. Cough, how do you feel now? It's kind of tricky to deal with the poison. A silent and stable situation may help with detoxification. And since we bumped our way here, then you can heal yourself here. I have a secret method to evade him and hide us. We're safe for now. Do you know who the attacker is? I think it should be 11 Sanmei, the guardian elder of the Huanchi sect, a long-term enemy of the Rosefinch Temple. So I guess he aimed at me. Sorry for getting you involved, Miss Xie. It's fine. It's natural for me to protect my friend. Thank you. As far as I know, he is at the 4th level of the pre-celestial stage, good at healing and poisoning skills. We must take care. I feel guilty to lie to her somehow, but had I not done this, she might get killed. In that case, to lie is to save her. No wonder I felt his martial art strange. It turns out he's not from the Han Empire. But I don't think he's reached the 4th level. The 2nd or the 3rd level at most. Maybe he was weakened by his injuries or something? What a bad actor 11 Sanmei is. Xie Daoyun has noticed his fake actions. You're right. But I can tell he's still much stronger than me despite his injuries. Thanks to the pressure here and your wonderful martial art, we managed to escape. Or in no way will we make it. I wonder where we are now. Could you please show me the map? Speaking of the map, it was ruined accidentally during the fight. It was ruined? He has thrown his own map away. I've lost my map. Given the tortuous terrain here, it's hard for us to tell our bearings without a map. It seems that it'll be troublesome for us to get out. It's not your fault. I think it may be a blessing in disguise. 11 Sanmei should get a map with him so he'll speculate about our escape route. But without a map, even we can't know where we'll go. So he'll stand no chance of foreseeing our actions. Makes sense. She even comforted me. A feeling of compunction suddenly strikes me. Focus on the healing and no more talking. Thank you. I'll go find some wood for the fire. 1 hour later. Phew, what a strong poison. I failed to use my internal power to force it out, and it even turned my power into yin energy. Too much yin energy inside my body makes me feel freezing cold. I must. What's with the warm? Monk Excellence? You're finally awake. Here you are. Have a taste of the soup. I made it just now. Given my cultivation level, it's fine for me to survive without food for some time. I'm wondering whether the smoke made by the fire attracts 11 Sanmei here. I've got my way to fight him. I think the top priority now is to take good care of you. Come on. I can see yin energy coming from you from time to time. So I guess it may be the coldness poison. That's why I made the soup with some warming herbs. I wonder how much it can help you. How do you feel now? I'm feeling better. I was fighting against the poison but always missed by a whisker. Your soup just came in handy and helped me get rid of the poison. I'm not fully recovered, but that's fine. Ba. 11 Sanmei? What's the hurry about? I don't even get much time to get closer to Xie Daoyun. Hurry up. I just started my work. Don't push me so hard. Quarter Fission Swords. You've made such an achievement of Sword of Immortal Limpidity? Bravo. A nice try. Now let me freeze him. Mara. It takes some time for 11 Sanmei to catch up with us. We can leave now. That move will backfire on you. You better not use that. Okay. Oh, right. Thank you for your soup. My pleasure. Half a day later. 11 Sanmei came to us so fast, maybe he's got a way to trace us. Exactly. What's with this feeling? Chinger? What's wrong? I've tried to disturb 11 Sanmei with my secret martial art, but it didn't work due to my weak cultivation base. We'd better cover our tracks desperately. I know some herbs can help cover our scent with their strong odors. We can find some, grind them, and apply the juice to our clothes. You may rest here. I'll be right back. Can you handle that alone? Of course. We've run far enough. Besides, I'm not an easy target after all. I guess 11 Sanmei wouldn't come to us so soon. Come out, Chinger. Master. Didn't you remember what I told you? Who did you mess with? You've got beaten up again? I blew myself up rather than messed with someone. I just wanted to come back as soon as possible. And I was not sure whether there is any pre-celestial master around you. So I chose a secret way to come back in case of destroying your plan. Finger of Nirvana. All right, that's acceptable. Then what's with the hurry? Did anything bad happen to the 3 elders of the Rosefinch Temple? They headed back once I informed them. They decided to follow your suggestion and wait for 11 Sanmei at the exit of the ruins despite being ignorant of the reason. Great. Then I can escape after achieving my goal, leaving the rest to the 3 elders. Oh, I almost forgot. The elders let me tell you a piece of big news. About 3 months ago, the leader of the Huanchi sect died suddenly. The 2 guardian elders fight for power. 11 Sanmei failed, ran away, and went missing with his cultivation declined. The news has been hidden by the Huanchi sect and was exposed not long ago. It was too late for the elders to inform you after they got the news. I see. No wonder Xie Daoyun said he might be only at the second or the third level of the pre-celestial stage at most. And no wonder 11 Sanmei acted tough in front of me. He doesn't see himself as one of the Huanchi sect, so he doesn't need me as the spy. Thank you, Chinger. Come back to me and get some rest. Okay. Please take care. Without the sect containing 11 Sanmei's actions, he's a total uncontrollable factor that would backfire any minute. I'd better take care. Luckily, he still needs my help for now. So I should be safe now. I'm back. Glad to see you're all right. How do you feel now? Xie Daoyun, what on earth can I do to please you? Though she can heal herself at the pre-celestial stage, it must be difficult to detoxify since 11 Sanmei is a master of poison. I remember there is a hot spring. We can get there after walking through a wood in the marked on the map. I can benefit from 11 Sanmei to some extent. It's a pity that he refused to obey me. Or I could manipulate him as I like. I'm sorry. It's just that I could help laughing. By the way, I rarely see you in a daze. No more teases, please, Miss Xie. The liquid will turn transparent after drying. You can apply it to your hands and shoes. Oh, you can also apply it to your head just as I did. Ha ha ha. I admire your humor. In the following days, Xie Daoyun and I helped each other on our way while escaping. Sometimes Xie Daoyun fought 11 Sanmei. And sometimes I acted like I was fighting him. Freeze. And then I took Xie Daoyun away. It's just that Xie Daoyun suffered relapses from time to time due to her lack of rest. I felt sorry for her as the accomplice who hurt her. Then I criticized 11 Sanmei while getting close to her. You're a good girl and I don't want you to get hurt anyway. As long as you help me upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords, I'll get rid of 11 Sanmei for you at once. You're too slow. Half a day later. I didn't expect to find a hot spring here. I guess you won't mind me enjoying it here, right? It's helpful for detoxifying. You may stay here for a long time. Sorry to let you see me like this. I would hardly suffer this way. No more apology. It must be fate that brought us here together. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Besides, you enlightened me that the one I'm looking for is around me. I owe you one. No need to thank me for that. Really. It said we should experience love to break free from it. But I could barely understand love till then. How could I even seize it? However, you figured a way out for me. I should thank you for that. Xie Daoyun, you would save me a lot of trouble if you really understood what I meant by that. Sigh. Sigh, that's the way she is. Had I not wanted to win her heart, I would appreciate her simpleness and loveliness. You must be tired after taking care of me for so long. Go take a bath in the hot spring then. Miss Xie, aren't you afraid of 11 Sanmei? Now that I'm here, I won't allow him to hurt you. I'll go have a check nearby. I'll be right back. In no way can I feel it wrong. Xie Daoyun has taken me as her homie. What the hell? 500 meters to the southeast. Why did 11 Sanmei suddenly get in touch with me? Here I am. Where is he? What? Why did you call me here, father? Xie Daoyun may notice us due to the close range. What's the worry? You can pretend to be caught by me in that case. We can fool her easily. But, say no more. What, you're not called here to complain. It took you too long, but you still haven't won her heart. What, you've upset me indeed. No need to rush, father. The realization of good things is usually preceded by rough goings after all. Xie Daoyun is no average Jane, so I have to be cautious in case of making all our efforts go in vain. I wonder whether he dated with even a single woman. How could that be so fast? And I'm even dealing with an utmost target. I've known Xie Daoyun very well after so many days, and I'm confident in getting her. And I think it's good to spend much time on it in case Di Xiaoyao would suspect the result and further suspect me. Never mind. I'll steady him for now. What, did you forget about your demonic nature after pretending to be a monk for so long? Are you saying you're going to please Xie Daoyun as a simp? You must be kidding me. Since she didn't appreciate your tenderness, you can just break her knees and ruin her pride. Drive her into the ground and lock her in the cage so that she will see no one but you. Only when she suffers to the bone will she clutch at straws and rely on you. That bitch relies on nothing but her beauty to have men wrapped around her finger, right? Leave it to me if you feel reluctant to do so. I've been celibate for a long time, so she did arouse my interest in dominating her. I seldom bother to do such a troublesome thing. Bear how well I treat you in mind, what? I don't think so. Is he serious? Why not? Are you trying to fight against me? Father, I know Xie Daoyun well. She has a very strong character. She would rather kill herself than give in if you try to conquer her by force. That will get your plan screwed up. What, seems like you don't know the secret martial art of the Huanqi sect well. Once I grabbed Xie Daoyun's scarlet pellet, she would only indulge herself in desire rather than kill herself. Father, rest assured. As long as I grab her scarlet pellet and do all that I mentioned to her, she'll lose her pride. And then you can seize the chance and swoop in. I promise she'll be head over heels in love with you. Hold on, get away, you loser. Ha ha ha. Damn it. He's going to catch Xie Daoyun. Chinger. Master, you got hurt. Leave it be. I can't pacify 11 Sanmei at all. He's a total lunatic. Go ask the elders for help. I'm going. Take care, Master. Hurry back. Damn it. That fast? They're fighting now? Guess Rainbow Shift is not an exclusive art of the Maching sect. I'll just use it. Besides, if we're going to fight on the way of escaping, I must use it. 11 Sanmei, what did you do to Monk Excellence? Ha, you're even caring about him at this critical time? To tell you the truth, he's doing pretty well now. You'd better worry about yourself. Every piece of internal power attacking you is poisonous. Xie Daoyun, seems you are too weak to hold your sword now. Ha ha ha. 11 Sanmei, look over here. The buck stops here, 11 Sanmei. Abomination. What is the martial art, what? It irritated me and almost got me distracted. Speaking secretly. It didn't work? Xie Daoyun, are you sure you can still fight without your sword? Tribulation of hungry ghosts. Run. You again? Monk Excellence. Sword of immortal limpidity. She could still manage to use this move after being poisoned? Cyan Moth controlling. Damn it. What? It can even absorb my internal power. It's annoying even though it almost couldn't affect me. Cicada transformation. Monsieur? Hold me tight. Fleeing shift. I've found the exit here. I'm pretty sure we can break free from 11 Sanmei once we get out. Monsieur, we're heading for the exit for real. She could find the way out so soon. I'm sorry. This martial art is power-consuming. I didn't use it until I found the exit in case that 11 Sanmei would seize the chance and attack us. You made a wise decision. It's great that Xie Daoyun can manage to escape on her own. 11 Sanmei can't catch up with us if she keeps going at this rate. But it seems this martial art, just like Rainbow Shift, can only help speed her up within a short time. I wonder how long she can hold on. Pity that the concealment pendant can only cover one person. With Xie Daoyun here, it can hardly work. Hope we can make it until the 3 monks come. Miss Xie, how do you feel now? I've used up all my internal power. Leave me alone, run. How could I leave you here? I got this. You can heal yourself on my back. It's a relief that the poison on Xia Daoyun is strong but not fatal. The only effect is stopping her from using internal power. I've got a martial art called Rainbow Shift by accident. I'm no faster than you while using it, but I can hold on for a long time. Xia Daoyun is pretty weak now. Guess she can't know what I'm doing, even I use Finger of Nirvana to recover. So, we're on the same page. Never use the thump card unless we can find the exit. Focus on the healing and say no more, Miss Xia. Thank you for finding me an excuse. Ugh. Damn it. What does my heart hurt all of a sudden? Did 11 Sanmei poison me? Are you okay, Miss Xia? Finger of Nirvana. She is in a coma because of the lame healing and being hit. What a poor girl. I'll use Finger of Nirvana to stabilize her condition for now. Ugh. What the hell? Finger of Nirvana didn't work? Oh, this way. Huff, huff, Finger of Nirvana. Damn it. What kind of poison is that? Why couldn't I get rid of it? Damn it. Got to resume my breath again. Miss Xia. What? Why stop here? Show me what you can do, no? Father, what did you do to me? You know me so well. Why bother asking? I didn't want to do this. It's just that you really let me down, being bewitched by her and hurting my feelings. So I had to poison you to make you obey. What? So that must be insect poison. Finger of Nirvana can only heal my wounds, but fails to get rid of that inside my body. No wonder it didn't work. Be good, Wuck. Or I'll let my little pet eat your heart and break out of your stomach. Go to hell. You even got the power to attack me now? Pity that it's no use. I can only get recovered after catching the insect inside my heart and killing it. If the monks don't come to our rescue, I can only use Finger of Nirvana publicly to save myself and then save Xia Daoyun. We're going to fight a war of attrition then. But Xia Daoyun has woken up? Maybe the hit did that. After all, she was not as weak as she was supposed to be after I used Finger of Nirvana on her. She should have heard our chat, but it's even greater for me since I've got everything prepared. Now, I'll deal with Xia Daoyun before teaching you a lesson, Wuck. The Rosefinch Temple? With great wings. With burning flames. With mighty power. 11 Sanmei, in no way can you escape this time. Triple demon killing formation. Finally. Wuck, seems you betrayed me completely. Hey! Monk Excellence is not one of you at all. He's a spy, a total traitor. I sent him to the Rosefinch Temple. You've been risking your life to the bone for a traitor. 11 Sanmei, do you think you can fool us? Monk Excellence couldn't have informed us to kill you if you were telling the truth. Ha, hope you can still insist on that idea later. I've got plenty of evidence here. You'll believe it. Let me out if you dare. Don't you want to hear me out? It's dangerous here. I'll take you to a safe place. Monk Excellence. What are you talking about? You didn't abandon me at the critical moment. How can I abandon you now? You'd better flee yourself. I'll only be a burden on you with my bad injuries. Ahem, besides, I guess you've heard what 11 Sanmei said. I need to explain it to you. Say no more. I'll hear you out once we make it to escape. I'm afraid I won't get another chance if I don't tell you now. All the elders in the Rosefinch Temple thought I was an orphan. They kept me rather than sent me to any ordinary family because of my talent. I joined them when I was 4. But I lied. It was 11 Sanmei who abandoned me at the door of the Rosefinch Temple. I'm not one of them. I was involved in the game of power despite my great sensitivity to Buddhism. I meant to invite you to the ruins. My father wanted me to seduce you so that he could threaten Di Xiaoyao with you for the people tree seed. I was poisoned by him, so I couldn't refuse him no matter how ridiculous the request was. Sorry to drag you into all this. You didn't mean it yourself. He threatened you after all. Besides, I know you so well after all our efforts on the way. No, you don't know. I broke a religious precept as a monk. Monk excellence. Take Miss Xia away. We're going to shrink our formation. The damned formation. If it wasn't for my reducing power due to my escape from my sect, I could have broken it. I must calm down. Di Xiaoyao has nothing to do with this plan since I had someone distract him in person. Once I break free and escape, I can also achieve my goal by threatening him with injured monk excellence and Xia Dao Yun. Then I'll regain my power with the seed. So, I still stand a chance. Watch out. Leave me be. Keep the formation. In your dreams. He even cut his arm to break free? But you're no match for us with one arm. I'll just regenerate a new arm. What's the fuss about? Now. How ridiculous you are. You're digging your own grave. 18 Arhats presents. Amitba. Ha, you've got only a dozen Arhats. I may not fight you if there were 18 Arhats. It's my turn now. That's his poisonous essence? Leave now. He's going to blow himself up. It's too late. The poison is so strong. Math's essence, it did live up to its name. But that means he ruined all his cultivation. Why could he form up and use Arhat breath-holding technique? We won't be distracted once used that, but what about Monk Excellence and Miss Xia? Cough, we can't even stand a chance of surviving ourselves. We'll all be killed if we don't do that. Cough. Fine. Form up. 11 Sanmei is also almost exhausted once we finish the healing. We'll kill him. I spent more than a decade forming the poisonous essence. Once I blow it up, you won't even get a chance of using your technique. But I'll also lose all my power in that case. Another poison and it will take you another hour. Pity that I can't kill him with their immortal bodies now. Then, let me find out, my dear son. The poison takes effect again. How could he get time to deal with me while being attacked by the three elders? 11 Sanmei. Wuck, it took me some effort to find you. Now it's time to get even with you. Wuck, I admire your ability since you've gone so far. You could even inform the three monks to come to me despite being in the ruins all the time? Seems you've made a lot of progress. 11 Sanmei, what did you do to my elders? I killed them, of course. They won't come to save you. Besides, they might even kill you since you're a spy if they made it to be here. No way. He couldn't kill all of them with his current power, he just got rid of them in some way. But he must have paid for that. I don't feel as much pressure as before despite his fierceness. Stop talking nonsense. You paid a lot to escape, right? You even came to us with your bad injuries? I suggest you run. Oh, it seems you got it all wrong, Wuck. I suggest you run. My injuries? I can also kill you easily with them. Bang. Stop it, Miss Xia. He's only at the first level of the pre-celestial stage now. I can. Bang. It's a game between him and me. You shouldn't get involved, Miss Outsider. 11 Sanmei, I'm gonna kill you. Tribulation of hungry ghosts. Wuck, you still refuse to drop the act? Now I know the reason for your betrayal. It's all because of her. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, let me help you get rid of your desire today. Ugh, thump. Don't think too highly of him. He's the spy of the Huanchi sect. Do you know how our sect defeated the Rosefinch Temple every year? All thanks to him. I know it. You know it? That reduces my fun. 11 Sanmei. I'll help you get the seed. Let go of Miss Sierra. The seed? How dare you mention it now? This is your punishment for destroying my plan. Crack, squeak, squeak. Squeak. The mother insect has died, and you'll die of your heart being eaten after suffering 3 days. Damn it. It hurts so much. I want to use Finger of Nirvana. You'll suffer the greatest pain in the world during the 3 days. Suffer and struggle. Struggle till the end. Struggle to die. Hang in there until the 3 elders come here. I must stall him. Besides, Xie Daoyun would provide me with smell of beauties at this critical time the most. With her help, I can kill 11 Sanmei once I reach the pre-celestial stage, even if the elders don't come. But I'm your father, after all. I can give you a chance. Wuck, disfigure Xie Daoyun and torture her. I can heal you at once right after that. Act and buy some time, damn it. Why hasn't the upgradation of transmigration finished yet? Wuck, you know what to do, right? I'll leave you alone. Squirt. What? Monk Excellence? Father, you saved my life and granted me a name. I dare not forget your loving kindness. But today, I've killed myself to repay you. From now on, I'm no Monk Excellence or Wuck. I'm what I am. Daoyun, I will never hurt you. I've believed you from the very beginning till now. I believe you. You were born for me, Xie Daoyun. Idiot. Do you think you can get rid of me this way? You'll still die. Die of bleeding. Daoyun, I never sacrificed for anyone until I met you. Have a good sleep. You're too tired. If you can wake up again, that suggests my victory. If you can't, I'll go to hell with you then. In a coma. Still no smell of beauties. I've been enduring and acting all the time to reach the pre-celestial stage with that or to have the 3 elders here. It seems that none of those would succeed. I got not only Xie Daoyun but also myself screwed up. No need to keep enduring anymore. I can't stand it. Hurt your heart to catch the insect? You're dying, boy. Ha, if you could show your determination earlier, you could have won Xie Daoyun's heart. But it's too late to do so now. Bang. Guardian of Rebound Zen. What's this, Wuck? I've told you I'm not Monk Excellence or Wuck. Enjoying being my father, huh? 11 Sanmei, come fight me. I've never seen such a healing technique before. Where did you learn it? Ha. Do you think I will tell you? Withering Strike. 11 Sanmei is a pre-celestial master, so I guess flowery sword energy only can't work on him. You can even use external sword rays? Withering Strike. In quick succession. It doesn't belong to the Rosefinch Temple or the Huanchi sect. Wuck, looks like you've learned something new. Pow. Pow. I've got more than you can imagine. Pow. Swish. Bend at will. Stab. Huh? Bulge. Boom. Use new martial arts rather than what you've learned before to fight me? Interesting, so you're trying to deal with me this way? Whoosh. Are you scorning me? Boom. Crack. To resist that punch, I used all my internal power-up. Guardian of Rebound Zen couldn't stop him at all, whatever. As long as he can't kill me within seconds, I can heal myself. It's worth bandying attacks with him back and forth. Clinch. Huh? He can even do that? Bang. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. No way, 11 Sanmei moves too fast. If I continue to attack him at a distance, I would be the one suffering. My only possibility lies on mutual combat at close quarters. I need to hurt him at any cost. Withering Strike Energy Embodiment. Crack. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Bang. 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 25 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Bang. 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 43 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. 34 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Bang. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Bang. Thud. Ha, wanna fight an ultimate showdown, huh? Is that all you've got? Boom. Do you think you can always stand a chance by overusing your power to survive my attacks? Ridiculous. I'll try 10 times if I can't kill you after one attack. And try 100 times if 10 attacks can't work. Let's see how long you can hold on. Bang. But if I kill him, how can I get the people tree seed? Huh? 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. You're still alive? How can I go to hell, leaving you unscathed? He hasn't used all his power up? After fighting Xie Daoyun and the 3 monks, I'm almost exhausted. I may die here if this goes on. You're just at the 9th level of post-celestial stage. I can kill you easily. Bang. Swoosh. Go to hell. Swoosh. Bang. Go to hell. Boom. Huff, huff, ugh. Damn it. How can you survive? This isn't the end. Let's continue. Thump. Push. Huh? You dare not fight me directly? Are you afraid? Bang. What the hell is happening? Why hasn't he died? Bang. This is strange. I'd better run. Thud. Hey. 11 Sanmei. Why run away? Come fight me. In no way can you get rid of this. I'll find you wherever you go. Ugh. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Let go of me. Now. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. Aren't you afraid you may hurt yourself by accident? What for? I'll die here at worst, and that's all. You've hurt me so badly. Now it's my turn. What? Whoosh. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. 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 As a level 4 pre-celestial master, I'm famous for my mighty power. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. How's this even possible? Am I going to get killed by you, a nobody at the post-celestial stage? 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. No way, I can't die here, that's not going to happen. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. 50 origin points consumed on Finger of Nirvana. I won, thud. I survived. Phew, the 3 elders left so fast, I'm tired. Huh? That's Master Xie Yan? Master. Are you okay, Master? Oh, Chinger, I'm fine. I've fully recovered. It's just that I'm exhausted, I'm worn out. But I've never seen you suffer like this. Cough, 11 Sanmei is a pre-celestial master despite his weakness. After all, as long as I failed to use Finger of Nirvana in time, I would be the one who died. Oh, by the way, Chinger, did you see the 3 elders on your way here? 11 Sanmei got rid of them and fought me for at least half an hour. But they still haven't got here. Yes. They stood still with their bodies turning golden. Are they fine? I guess so. I could feel that they're quite energetic. Glad to hear that. turning golden. Maybe they're practicing some kind of martial art. 11 Sanmei was quite something. He could even drive the elders to the wall. He's the strongest enemy I've ever met so far. He dyed a finger of flowery swords, and the features of it may give me out. I have to disguise his body. What do you want, master? Disguise his body or even ruin it? Anyway, we can't leave anything that may lead to the guess it was me, Xie Yan, killed him. But why don't you use Withering Strike? It will save you much trouble. If I use Withering Strike, his body will turn to petals and disappear. I need his body to prove that I, Monk Excellence, killed him. I see. Well, I'm done. Hey! Wait! After dealing with 11 Sanmei, pow! Let's wake Xie Daoyun up and tell her how you killed 11 Sanmei. Hey, no, you're wrong. Shameless self-promotion will only ruin Xie Daoyun's good impression of me, let alone I look pretty fine now. So don't do that. Huh? The biggest problem has been solved, and now I'm where I started. Xie Daoyun, what should I do to you? This is the first time I've tried to chase a girl, but you always turned me down. No matter what I said, you would only say I enlightened you. And even we fought 11 Sanmei together, you still failed to feel me. It did upset me. To be honest, you should pay me back. But why am I in a dilemma because of you? How troublesome you are. I just want some smell of beauties from you. What to do then, master? Actually, I've done everything except confession. But I can't do that since I used to receive others' confessions. Besides, I don't think she will accept me even if I confess my love. The best choice for me now is to leave. Or I can't explain why I can stay unharmed after fighting 11 Sanmei once she and the 3 elders wake up. Besides, I've been exposed as a spy. It's a risky business to let my lie snowball. So I'd better pretend to die because of the fight. They will forgive my wrongdoings after finding my death. After all, I even saved them before dying. What about Xie Daoyun if you leave here? Do you give her up? Chinger, you don't get it. Let me stabilize her condition first. And then I'll leave a note and leave. Master, why do you have to leave a note to her? You've decided to leave, no? That's it. It's not far from where she is, and my note will be conspicuous. I need to tell her my plans even though I've decided to leave. Otherwise, she'll think I may survive and look for her. That will ruin her mood and affect her cultivation. So I'll just tell her my death. Makes sense. She's so simple and kind after all. She may look for you all over the world to see if you survive. Crack. All right. I'm done with it. I thought you would make it emotional, but it's this plain. Do you need me to polish it? No need. Let's go. Really? I've read many romantic poems recently. Let me help you. Huh? They became golden statues indeed. That's impressive. It's dazzling. Let's leave here. Goodbye, Xie Daoyun. Daoyun, I guess I've gone far when you see this. Have you fully recovered? I've used the antidote from 11 Sanmei on you. Did it work? 11 Sanmei is dead. To kill him, I used a demonic martial art that drained me and got poisoned. No medicine can heal me. My days are numbered. I want to die alone in a secluded place. As the Arhat of the Rosefinch Temple, I'm disloyal to my sect. As 11 Sanmei's foster son, I'm disloyal to him. As a monk, I'm disloyal to the Buddha. And it was me who dragged you and the elders to all this. Don't look for me. I want to spend my last days alone. I've spent the most leisurely days of my life during my journey away from my sect. And it was my pleasure to meet you. I have to say goodbye to you now. Hope you'll enjoy a peaceful and promising future. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time, Monk Excellence. Forgetting about each other is better than helping and being with each other all the time. Drip. Huh? Why am I weeping? Seeing his philosophical attitude, I should feel relieved. But why am I so sad now? What's with the pain? A brief experience is enough. Dao Yun, I never sacrificed for anyone until I met you. Miss Xie, remember to cherish what you own now. Monk Excellence. Monk Excellence. So this is what love would bring me? Pluck. Chinger, stop crowing. Remember you're an owl. What? Master, it seems to be Xie Daoyun's smell of beauties. It looks pretty. Guess now you can upgrade finger of flowery swords. Yeah. Isn't it a good thing? Why do you look upset? Such feeling cannot be recalled again. It seemed lost even when it was felt then. Huh? You don't need to know what I mean. Stay carefree. Huh? That's enough. A brief experience would do. She lives up to her fame. After reaching the pre-celestial stage, she even made another breakthrough within a year. Look how smooth and vast her internal power is. The martial art of the Fanqing sect is indeed impressive. Yeah. I guess she may be the top dog since she's reached the second level of the pre-celestial stage at this age. 11 Sanmei claimed Monk Excellence was a spy from the Huanqi sect. Is that true? According to what he's carved on the rock, I'm afraid he was telling the truth. Monk Excellence would be a match for Xie Daoyun if he survived. What a pity. 11 Sanmei had got out of the Huanqi sect long ago. So breaking with him can't prove Monk Excellence is innocent. However, since Monk Excellence wrote this in his last days, I'll buy it. He must have been regretted everything he'd done wrong. Monk Excellence informed us to besiege 11 Sanmei, broke with 11 Sanmei, and even killed him despite his identity as a spy. Of course we'll look for Monk Excellence and see if we can save him. At least we can bring his body to the abbot if we can't make it. There's no time for chatting. I guess Monk Excellence hasn't gone far. Let's set off now. Oh, by the way, don't forget to bring 11 Sanmei's body with us. Hold on. No need to rush. Xie Daoyun is still cultivating. We can set a small guardian formation just in case. We may leave after that. Okay. Why do you look so upset? If something is on your mind, you can share it with me. My mind is totally a mess and I can't calm down. Always keep inner peace no matter what happens. I used to stick to it easily, but now I have butterflies in my stomach. I can't feel settled. How can I gain peace again? You shouldn't ask me. You're the only one who knows the answer. I've come to the end of my days. You have a long way to go alone. Farewell, Daoyun. Monk Excellence. Outside of the ruins. The news is fake. Damn it. I'll definitely find the wretched circulate the rumor and torture them. I've wasted so much time here. I wonder how's it going with Daoyun. Hope she didn't get diverted by Monk Excellence when I was off. Your Highness. Our men monitoring the ruins reported that. What did you say? 10 minutes later. Let's get in and check on Daoyun. Daoyun. Child D. Sorry for being late. What happened? Why does she coil her hair on top of her head like that? Isn't it an updo for married women? If it weren't for my getting headed off, nothing would happen. It's all my fault to get you involved in all this. But rest assured, I'll have my men look for Monk Excellence. There's no need. He doesn't want anyone to disturb him. I've spent some time with you and I think I'm done with the test on you. Now that I just reached the second level of the pre-celestial stage, I need to go back to my sect and stabilize my cultivation base. This is where we part ways. Daoyun, is there something between Monk Excellence and you? I do admire him, but I would also get upset because of his dragging you into this. I've prepared a lot of words of comfort before seeing you, but I found none of them would come in handy. It feels like you are as calm as usual. But I can tell you've changed by instinct. Everyone changes, Child D. Then tell me, did you change because of monk excellence? I would never go out after I get back to my sect if everything goes well. Got it. She has fallen for monk excellence. I'm not bigoted. If I'm destined to miss something, I wouldn't waste my time on it. Since I can't win your heart, I won't force it. Or I may lose more. Dao Yun, goodbye. See you, Child D. Your Highness, since monk excellence has died, why didn't you seize the chance and say no more? I don't see any respect for monk excellence and Dao Yun here. It would only make her think I'm shameless. I may stand a chance of winning if monk excellence is still alive. But since he's dead for Dao Yun, she would never forget him. I can't get it, Your Highness. Since she's seen a man who died for her, she won't want to go back to me. For Dao Yun, I will never compare with monk excellence anymore. What can I do except for giving her up? Monk excellence, you upset Dao Yun and thus made me lose my chance of winning her. How I hope you could come back to life and compete against me. Finally, I've absorbed all the smell from Xie Dao Yun. I didn't expect it to take so long. Normally, I should cultivate advanced finger of flowery swords. It would take me a long time to reach the pre-celestial stage in that case. However, I have the system as my cheat. System level, LV3 name, Xie Yan. Cultivation stage, post-celestial stage, the 9th level skill mastered, expand origin points, 5,612.64049. Multiverse interchances, 5. The transmigration function is upgrading. I remember I've got 6,000 or 7,000 points left. I even used more than 1,000 points while fighting 11 Sanmei. What a dreadful fight. Never mind. It doesn't matter. The point is that I finally meet all the conditions to upgrade Finger of Flowery Swords. Let me level it up. Skill mastered, Finger of Flowery Swords. Current level, LV4. Current effect, Finger of Flowery Swords with destructive power. It can erode the one who gets hit. Huh? Wow. The smell of beauty's transformed into Xie Daoyun's image and got into your body. Are you going to cultivate? Should I avoid you? No need. Keep guard for me. Okay. Seeing this scene, now I'm pretty sure I'm going to break through to be a pre-celestial master. What happened? I think I heard something broken. Crack. Ugh. Damn it. Why do I feel like I'm blowing up again? It even feels worse than the first time I upgraded Guardian of Heaven's Gate. Ugh. Master? Thud. System prompt, your cultivation level has raised. Current cultivation level, pre-celestial stage, the 1st level. Damn it, I would have died here if it weren't for Finger of Nirvana. What happened just now, Master? Silly. Take a look at yourself first. You're going to split. I don't feel pain as a ghost. It's just that I'm feeling a little ill. Don't waste your internal power on me. I won't accept while being exorcised anyway. Finger of Nirvana doesn't need my internal power to work. Besides, nothing would be wasted if it's used on you. All right, go back to me for now. I need to analyze what happened. Okay. Then I'll leave you alone. Why was it so difficult for me to break through? I even got myself hurt. I don't think the same thing happened to Xie Daoyun during her breakthrough. Anyway, I've finally reached the pre-celestial stage. My internal power has also become purer to match my level. One of the features of pre-celestial internal power is its endlessness. One piece of that can be transformed into endless pre-celestial internal power. Gather. From now on, I'm not afraid of protracted fights or fights of attrition. I can fight for a long time. I would almost use up all my power before if I wanted to use this move. But now I can't feel any lack of power. And the sword energy gathered from my pre-celestial internal power looks purer and profound. Bang. This is impressive. Even one sword ray is stronger than 100 of that when I was at the post-celestial stage. But it's also power-consuming if I use pre-celestial internal power only. I can't always use it and recharge at once. So pre-celestial masters always turn their pre-celestial internal power into endless post-celestial power while fighting due to its feature. They'll always reserve at least one piece pre-celestial power in their internal power pool. Back when we were in the ruins, Xia Daoyun was forced to use up all her power to fight 11 Sanmei who was much stronger than her. So her exhaustion led to her faint. Speaking of which, I wonder how is Xia Daoyun doing now. Anyway, she may reach the second level with the help of our tragedy due to the nature of her martial art. The second feature of pre-celestial internal power is that I can float in the air with its help. Pity that I've learned no martial art about flying or floating, or I would walk faster. It's enough for me to act tough sometimes. But it's much worse than Rainbow Shift in terms of speed. I need to look for some martial art about flying. I almost knew the features of pre-celestial internal power. Now let's see how powerful Finger of Flowery Swords is now. Skill mastered, Finger of Flowery Swords. Current level, LV5. Current effect, with the help of Smell of Beauties, the sword spirit can breed. 1/4. With the help of Smell of Beauties, the sword spirit can breed. Finger of Flowery Swords. Sword spirit. Come out, my first sword spirit. It even took almost half of my pre-celestial internal power, but it's worth it. I even create a new creature. It feels like I'm an immortal. The features of this sword spirit are based on the Smell of Beauties I absorbed. That's why she resembles Xia Daoyun. She can't think but can fight. I don't need to control her. She would act according to what I think. As long as I take someone as my enemy, she would attack that person herself. Whoosh! She doesn't use my internal power and can even absorb the energy in the air to recover, so that she can stay in peak condition. Whoosh! She's good at attacking. Her move is no worse than Withering Strike. Bang! The enemy would have an endless fight against her as long as he can't ruin her at once since she can recover with the energy in the air. So she's even more powerful than me to some degree. Bang! And she will stop attacking as I order her in my mind. Bang! No more move without my order. The sword spirit can't use the martial arts of her example, but she can gain an exclusive character due to her example. For example, this one is as calm as Xia Daoyun. You may lose all your desire once you stay long with her. So the enemy would gradually lose the desire to fight her and eventually no longer resist. This is amazing. Put aside the extra level of the system, I've upgraded Finger of Flowery Swords into the second best level. Once I upgrade it to level 6, the sword spirit can use all her example's power based on some secret connection. Besides, if the examples keep developing, the sword spirits will also synchronize with their power. What an amazing cheat! I do appreciate Wen Tingyun's talent since he could even create such a powerful martial art. Once I can gain different smells of beauties from talented or powerful ladies, I'll get so many powerful helpers after upgrading Finger of Flowery Swords again. I can create another 3 spirits now. Well, Qin Shinzi must be one of them. She's another type. But I need her Smell of Beauties first. I'll make it after returning to the sect. Alright, time to withdraw the spirit. Half of my power would be occupied once she exists. Even Finger of Nirvana can't help. Back. What a perfect martial art. It was born for me. Huh? Damn it. I'm going to blast again. Boom. Ha, thanks to Finger of Nirvana, or I would die here. What's going on? Why did I blast twice with such a short period? I fell into chi deviation. But I cultivated with the system's help. How's it possible? Hold on. System, I got it. Normally, one needs to accumulate slowly to break through. So his body can gradually get used to the upgrading martial arts. And smoothly one can break through. While I upgraded my martial arts first and then break through. So a great amount of internal power would surge in my body. My goodness, I feel that I'm swelling. It appeared before, but I didn't notice it since Guardian of Heaven's Gate could enhance my body and I've been using post-celestial internal power. But now I'm at the post-celestial stage. And different from Xie Daoyun's martial art, Finger of Flowery Swords can't strengthen my body, so I couldn't afford so much power. The system helped me reach the pre-celestial stage so I don't get a firm body. I guess I'm even the worst in terms of that among my peers. So I need to focus while using my power. Or the blast would happen. I'm not afraid because of Finger of Nirvana, but it would cost more to heal the same wound as I leveled up. I don't have that many origin points. All in all, my body is too weak. Looks like I need to look for some martial art to enhance it. Only a firm body can be a perfect match for my pre-celestial internal power. I'm sorry, my dear horse. I'm strong because of my internal power. But I need to use it on attack and defense. It's hard to balance them. All my martial arts, even Guardian of Rebound Zen, are aiming at power cultivation. I've got no body enhance one. So to maximize the damage of Finger of Flowery Swords, I need a related martial art. Phew, there's nothing left on me. Ding. Transmigration improved. You can transmigrate in a second way now. Master. I've borrowed you a pair of pants. Transmigration improved. You can transmigrate in a second way now. System, don't you think you should explain the difference to me? Please choose a mode. Soul replacing. Traveling in person new. Master, what are you doing? Silent. Nothing. We've made a lot of noise. Let's go further to a nearby town before talking about it. Okay. I'll borrow a jacket before leaving. This one looks good. Listen up. Throw the boar in and get the jacket out. Oink. Hull in, whole town. Soul replacing, traveling in person. I used to replace the original Xie in those small worlds. That means I completed my tasks in their bodies. So that's called soul replacing. I'm Xie. I'm also Xie. What are you looking at? I'm Xie. So there must be an original man called Xie in this case. Traveling in person, however, means I can go to the small worlds myself. So there won't be any Xie in those worlds. Maybe the new mode is for those worlds where there's no original Xie. If that's the case, I guess I can use all my current powers so I don't need to cost any origin points in cultivation. Am I right, system? No response. What a trash system. You're not intelligent at all. Since I've used so many origin points during my fight against 11 Sanmei and I'm a pre-celestial master now, I may try the new mode to gain some origin points. Fine, give me an exciting world. Random world search complete. Discovered, boxing world. 1,000 origin points required to transmigrate. Transmigration function initialized. Discovered, boxing world. Confirmed to transmigrate in person? It's so expensive. Is the rising inflation or its nature that affects the pricing? Or maybe because it's a world made of great challenges and opportunities? As a pre-celestial master, I won't chicken out. Yes. Boxing world. Rumble. 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 Immortal genre, heavenly whale dominating punches. Boom. Not bad for you. You could even survive the attack from the Tomahawk cruise missile. You've lived up to your name as the heir to heavenly whale dominating punches. Then try my mighty killing punches. Mighty killing punches, stray missile punch. Immortal genre, heavenly whale dominating punches. Boom. Whoosh. Ha, mighty killing punches, you're Klaus the best killer from the Dark Killing Society? Now that you've recognized me, you should know what I come for. I didn't expect to be chased by a famous B-level fighter. So who wants to kill me this time? The Tingtian family? Shang Wanyan, you're the heir to Heavenly Whale dominating punches. You should know many people want to kill you. All you need to know is that it's me that kills you. The third move of Mighty Killing Punches, Chariot Rush. The second move of Heavenly Whale dominating punches, Storms Brewing. Bang. Bang. Punch is a cannon. You could even resist me with your weak power as a sea-level fighter? Heavenly Whale dominating punches are quite something. The second move of Mighty Killing Punches, Gatling Shooting in succession. I've been curious about how far you can go in terms of physical strength with the help of your art. How long can you hold on? Bang. Spinning Sweeping. 1 minute? Bang. Or 5. Bang. Maybe 10? Bang. Boom. Bang. Bang. 29. 30. 30 minutes. Wow, you've made it to 30 minutes. The strongest shield, Heavenly Whale dominating punches, huh? Impressive indeed. You're a real talent and heroine. Pity that, ugh. I'm sorry, Yao. Ha. Bang. Who's it? That's not the point. You only need to remember that I'm the one here to kill you. Damn it. I haven't received any tasks from the system after watching in the dark for so long. So I have to come to save her myself. Seems like someone has come to my rescue. I didn't expect to be saved since I'm on such an isolated island, huh? Could it be the evil? Swish, damn it. Why would there be a fallen fighter here? Oh no. Bang. Pow. 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 I admire his fast reactions and powerful physique. I can't feel any internal power on him. It means he can even make it to this extent even with pure strength. That's impressive. But what is evil power? Only evil people in this world can use internal power? Mission loading. Mission 1, escort Shang Wanyan, the heiress to Heavenly Whale dominating punches, back to home and be her family. You will gain origin points as a reward once it's finished. Otherwise, there won't be any follow-up mission. What the hell? Why is the mission so weird in this world? And Mission 1, does that mean there will be Mission 2 or even Mission 3? Besides, based on my experience, I would gain nothing if I fail. Why does it say something about the follow-up mission? Mighty Killing Punches, Nuclear Missile Crush. Where are your ethics? How could you try stealth while I'm diverted? I've found that martial arts in this world can also create virtual images. It was a bluff somehow. Bang. Guardian of Rebound Zen. I've tested it out. Different from those in the main world, the virtual images here seem to be some kind of projection with special effects or something. It's his fists that hurt me. Ugh. Rebound. Bang. Bang. He could even resist almost all the damage with his strength? Seems the martial arts here are great. However, it also has something to do with the post-celestial internal power I used on Guardian of Rebound Zen. In terms of defense, Guardian of Rebound Zen is kind of handy now with the title National Spirit and its extra level. But its damage can't keep pace with my development. Bang. If I used pre-celestial internal power to rebound, he should have been crippled or even died here. Alright, enough for the game. Bang. 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 Whoosh. 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 What the hell? How great his evil power is. He's so powerful, judging from his aggressive and powerful spirit, he's at least a top B-level fighter even if he's not demonized. No, I'm afraid he's even more powerful. Finger of flowery swords. Withering strike. Whoosh. He's an A-level fighter. Farewell. You should appreciate it that I've used Withering Strike with my post-celestial internal power to kill you. Thud. A pink external attack that can turn people into ashes. No, petals. With such evil power, he must be a fallen fighter. But I once saw many fallen fighters. They always look ugly with their faces distorted and with an aura of brutality and chaos. However, his appearance and temperament are totally different from what fallen fighters look like in my memory. Who on earth is he? I'm Shangwan Yen. Thank you for saving me. May I know your name? You seem to be afraid of this? We are not at all. It's easy to save her, but how could I manage to be her family? What the hell is my mission? Anyway, I need to fake a powerful identity. There used to be one man who lived with his master in the deep mountains, isolated from the outside world. One day, his master broke through and ascended to heaven, leaving him in the immortal sword sect alone. He had to come down from the mountain, but only found himself out of touch with the world. All the people misunderstood his power despite its mightiness. Having nowhere to go, he had to live alone on a deserted island till now. So you are the man, right? I'm Xie Yan, the last swordsman in the world, also a poor man with no home or family. The last swordsman? Immortal sword sect. I've never heard such a sect here. Maybe he's a successor to some secret fallen fighter family? Yeah. Look how badly you were hurt. Let me heal you with my immortal art. It's called Finger of Nirvana. I can feel a warm flow of power coming out of my body, healing every part it passes by. All my injuries have been healed at once. What do you think? This is not what evil power can do, right? I believe you are no fallen fighter. Rest assured. I'm grateful. I won't sell you out since you've saved me. Hey! You still insist that I'm a fallen fighter or something, no? Thanks for saving me, Mr. Xie. I can't repay your kindness. I wonder what I can do for you. You can let me be your family for me. But it's a shame to bring it up. Ah! How stupid you are, Shangwan Yen. Why did you put it as Mr. Xie helped you for your repay? Your question would only embarrass him. You can stay at my home if you don't mind it. Since Mr. Xie claimed he has no family, I'll invite him to my home. She got it. Seems I stand a chance of finishing the mission. Then I'll accept it. I usually practice on the island. I've berthed my yacht on the South Beach. Please come with me. Klaus has blasted my yacht. Do we have to go back by running on the sea? But will Mr. Xie take it as a snub? Don't worry, Miss Shangwan. Web novel, huh? I can fly you back. She felt too shy to agree and chose to run back on her own. Anyway, the fighters in this world indeed have powerful physiques. She could even run on the surface of the sea. Seems system is still reliable. It sent me to a small world like this since I need a body enhance art. And according to what that killer said, Shangwan's heavenly whale dominating punches is called the strongest shield, so that's the strongest defense martial art in this world? Seem I have to get it. An S-fighter is strong enough to move forward even faster than voice in the air. But they actually make it on the voice clouds, which would make a lot of noises. However, Mr. Xie makes it in a quiet way. If he flies with evil power, there would be pink flares around him, which should also be noisy. That doesn't conform with his current situation. Could it be that Mr. Xie isn't a fallen fighter? Wait. I almost forgot something. I should have gained her affections since I've saved her. Even though it didn't go as I expected, there shouldn't be no response. Why didn't I hear any prompt of the system? And that killer hated me so much. But I gained no origin point from him. I've spent so much time in the small world, receiving no system prompt. Is there anything wrong with them? Or with the small world? Or even with the system? Hey! System. Could there be a bug or something in you? According to the mode you chose, you've got no original body in the world to take in the origin points. So you can only gain origin points after finishing your mission. I shouldn't have praised the system. This mode values a little since I can't keep gaining origin points. While traveling in person, you can choose to record your current progress and go back to the main world any minute. Once a mission is finished, another one will follow up. You will keep accepting new missions one by one until you fail. Do you want to go back now? Go back? I've just got there. Go back any minute. A lot of missions. Progress record even if I fail. If that's the case, each mode has its own merits. This one values more to me now. Mr. Xie, ahead is my home. We're almost there. Here we are. This is my home, Heavenly Whale Club. Heavenly Whale Club. Yao, I'm back. Yao? There's another girl here? Yin. You're finally back. Thank you for guarding our club. When I was away, was there anything wrong with? Huh? Oh. You've got a handsome man during your trip? Hello, I'm Shangwan Yao, Yan's sister. You can call me Yao. Are you Yan's boyfriend? Now that I look at you carefully, I know I chose the wrong word to describe you. You are more than handsome. I've never seen a man with such beauty as you. Yao, I've told you that is the heiress to immortal genre. You'd better behave yourself and be reserved. Never show your infatuation for pretty men. I'm sorry, Mr. Xie. That's the way Yao is, always being too talkative. Please get some rest in the living room. I'll go entertain you after cleaning myself up. Hey! I'll cook for you later. What do you want for dinner? Don't talk that way. It sounds rude. Oh no. Please don't ever hit me on the face. What if I'm disfigured? How can I carry on as a gold digger? Looks they have different characters. Anyway, Yao has a strong physique. Shangwan Yin didn't even leave a wound on her face while pressing her head on the ground. Master, are we in a modern world again? Yes. According to its technology, it can be called a modern world. But everyone values strength more than all the small worlds we've ever been in. There's all common exercise equipment here. So there must be a particular way of practicing heavenly whale dominating punches. So you're a rare swordsman, Mr. Xie? I've heard of this from my sister in the bath. Sword. Where's your sword? Please show me. Can you really float in the air with it? You must hide it inside your clothes. Let me look for it. Yao. Get dressed before going out. Let a man see you almost naked. Don't you know how improper it is? But you've denied he's your boyfriend. I don't think it's improper for me to hit on him. Don't say that to disgrace our family name. Wow, that girl is so coquettish. She must be coveting your flesh. Seems they're in a good relationship despite some minor squabbles sometimes. I wonder how I can learn heavenly whale dominating punches. If I can only learn that by marrying one of them, that would be worth considering. I'm no casual character. I'll protect your flesh. It's late now. I'll show Mr. Xie to his room. Yao, go run a bath for him. Got it. But don't you feel lonely to taking a bath alone? Do you need my company? But you've done with your bath just now. Say no more and run a bath. Now. Bang. Rest assured, master. I won't let her approach your bath. Chinger, relax. I've met a lot of girls infatuated with me. I know how to handle this. Nervous. But we can't let our guard down. I'll keep an eye on her. Let's get back to business. How can I be accepted as their family? Do I have to seduce Shangwan Yin and marry her? No. Don't push yourself too hard, master. Shangwan Yin has arrived home so long, but I didn't receive any prompt of finishing my task. Seems like the key point of it should lie on how to be her family. Seducing is the last resort. I can find a way to nail it. We can take our time since there's no time limit. Mr. Xie, you're still awake? Do you need my company? What is she talking about? What is she doing here? Maybe seducing me? Mr. Xie, we can just let her leave, no need to care about her infatuation. No. She will push her luck if she's not punished this time. I must get rid of her bad habit and prevent this from happening again. Chinger? Ghostly enchantment? I'll give her mind a deep cleaning. Please wait a minute, I'll be right back after the cleaning out of your sight. Bang. Go easy on her. You are also enhanced after I reach the pre-celestial stage. Even average post-celestial martial artists in the main world are no match for you now. Don't go too far. I'm so sleepy. Patter, patter, patter. Yao? Wait. You came out of Mr. Xie's room? Where are your morals? Bang. Miss Shangwan? I'm sorry for disturbing you. It's my fault that I didn't discipline Yao. Please don't take it personally. Don't worry. I don't feel offended. And I quite appreciate her energy. I wonder if she's suffering a concussion now. I know her well, so you don't need to cover for her. I will discipline her from now on. Splash. Give my body back to me. Huh? Ah. Yao's will is awakened? Yao might be promoted to a fighter, congratulations. Any minute in her breakthrough period. But I didn't expect her to make it now. Her will is awakened? And she even kicked Chinger out of her body, her spirit or soul seemed to be improved. I knew the martial arts in this world would be good not only at enhancing strength. Yao. Phew. Of course. Good job, Yao. Keep going. Yin. I've finally been awakened and become a fighter. Aren't you going to admire me? And then here comes your punishment. What do you want? How dare you sneak into Mr. Xie's room? You've disgraced our family name. It hurts. Be gentle, please. No, I just lost control of my own body. It's so scary. Ghostly enchantment. Ghostly enchantment. Ah. Why didn't it work? I've also developed. Why can't I use it on her now? That feeling again. I'm so scared. Don't worry. I'm here with you. Her behavior just now was indeed abnormal. Two kinds of counteracting power blocking in your body led to your mental abnormality. It will be lifted naturally with your improvement. Your discomfort is just caused by not adapted to the increase in power. Only a little art, in Shangwan's eyes. And you'll feel better. In Xie Yan's eyes. Let go of me. I'm gonna teach her a lesson. Huh? That strange feeling really disappears. Let go of me. I admire your power, Mr. Xie. Thank you. My pleasure. Yao, since your will has been awakened, I'll take you to stabilize your base in the sea. Mr. Xie, we'll be right back. Good night. Huh? But I just broke through. Can't we leave it for later? I'm curious about your practice method. Can I go with you? A good chance. I can know how they cultivate in this world. You want to know it? All right. But it will be boring. Hope you won't mind it. Thank you, Miss Shangwan. Yin, don't you think it's unlucky to do that on such a dark and windy night? We'd better come another day. What are you talking about? I must soak you in the sea tonight. Go. Ah. Plop. That's indeed an extreme way of practicing. Martial artists at level 6 or level 7 in the main world may even die if they cultivate in the same way. You may not know this since you've always stayed in the mountains. Nowadays, all the people practice this way, breaking through in extreme conditions. To improve or to die. For example, the practice of heavenly whale dominating punches requires us to fight against countless natural enemies and deadly water pressure as whales in the deep sea. Thus we are inspired to break through. No wonder they can develop such a physique. They're fighting tooth and nail. Chinger, go check on that boat opposite. Someone is peering at us. Take them here and let the Shangwans take a look if you're sure they're up to no good. Leave it to me. Father, have you seen this? Yao is also a fighter now. I didn't see their parents in their home. Could it be? Sorry. I just indulged myself in missing my departed father. Your departed father? Miss Shangwan, your father. Yeah, he passed away. Making breakthroughs one after another to maximize his physical strength, he ended up living even shorter than ordinary people. Maybe that's his fate as a powerful fighter. A fighter's life expectancy is not even comparable to that of ordinary people. That's true despite few exceptions sometimes. When my father was still alive, he told me this is the price we pay for our mighty power. But I wonder if you're telling the general situation of fighters, or it happens when they fight and get injured frequently. The general situation. Your life will be shortened once you become a fighter, even if you don't fight anymore. What? Does that mean the martial arts in this world will shorten my lifespan? Then should I learn some? Sometimes I would think it might be better for Yao not to be a fighter. At least she can grow to 70, 80, or even 100 years of age that way rather than die in her 50s. This is weird. Based on Finger of Nirvana, I've checked Shangwan Yan's condition. With a strong physique and no internal injuries, she should definitely live to 100. How can she die in her 50s with such strength? Never mind. Yao and I need to improve ourselves to preserve the reputation of heavenly whale-dominating punches inherited from my father. Countless people dread heavenly whale-dominating punches. We couldn't even protect ourselves if we didn't manage to be fighters. Whatever. At least I can learn some rough skills. I must figure out the reason behind their short life. I don't want to come here for nothing. Oh right. I've wanted to ask you some questions. I've never heard of something like fighters, fight practicers, or awakening in my sect back then. And your cultivation method is quite strange. Is that the way you fighters are? No, the cultivation method and the way of breakthrough differ from genre to genre. In this world, people who practice boxing or use cold weapons are called fight practicers. However, they also have their limitations that they can't be much stronger than ordinary people while facing thermal weapons. Only when their wills are awakened and ignited, they can break through and strengthen their bodies to fight against thermal weapons. At that time, we can call them real fighters. Few of them can win the title of fighters. Generally speaking, there are not even 10,000 fighters among all the 8 billion people. To awaken to become a fighter, maybe that's why they die young? I'm not sure now. I may take a look at some martial arts or something. That killer also mentioned sea-level fighter or something, so fighters are also ranked? Yes, the Fighters Society would do that due to the fighter's combat abilities. A new fighter would always be the weakest sea-level. And the most powerful one would be an S-level fighter. As the heiress to heavenly whale-dominating punches, I'm sure I'll be the strongest among all the sea-level fighters, though I haven't gone to the society to do my assessment. According to that killer's strength, an S-level would be as powerful as a pre-celestial master in terms of strength. And the Shangwans are called the strongest shield because of their martial art. I want to learn that. Damn it! I've gone too far with acting. It would be a disgrace to me to ask for an opportunity to learn. Pity that I'm not strong enough. I failed to carry forward heavenly whale-dominating punches after my father died. But you will develop. You won't always be a sea-level over time. Your father would be proud of you if he could know how hard you've tried. At least you care about him and have your sister's company. Unlike me, my master never talked to me besides when he needed to teach me to cultivate. And after he left me, I was alone. Mr. Siat. Forget about that. Could you please tell me something about fallen fighters? I don't know what they exactly are after hearing you say so many things about all that. Well, it's a long story. About 100 years ago, Fist of Demons, a new S-level fighter, challenged another fighter called Immortal Dominating Punches, the only above S-level fighter. They had a duel with each other. Fist of Demons was no match for Immortal Dominating Punches. But when he was going to lose, he used a strange power to hurt Fist of Demons. Fist of Demons was eroded by that power even though he's acted and killed his opponent. That led to Fist of Demons dying. It said Fist of Demons is a fallen fighter eroded by the evil power. After that, there kept emerging fighters who could expose their power to attack with pink flare. They are all extremely aggressive and moody. They would kill all the people they meet as they want. So the authorities decided to suppress them. But they are all ugly and moody. I was scared by you when I first met you, but I've never suspected you. I see, with no one's company, I can't get any information like this. Never mind, since I've made up a public image, I have to keep it for now. Luckily, I met you. Or I may make a fool of myself. Mr. Xie, I have ya by my side despite the death of my parents. However, Mr. Xie is poor and alone. Then why don't you marry me, Mr. Xie? We can make a perfect couple and you won't feel lonely anymore. Thud. This is improper. Humph. Let's go back. Mr. Xie? Seems someone has fallen into the water over there. Huh? That man seems to be Ito Makoto of the double attention genre. Damn it. The double attention genre again. He must be following us. Let me catch him. Haha, that guy is indeed up to no good. So I controlled him and let him jump into the sea and swim to us. He must be wondering what's going on now. Good job. The double attention genre? What's that? Why is she so angry? The Double Attention Genre Club is the biggest club in our seaward city. When we just moved here, they used our unfamiliarity with the city and gave us a hard time. I see. I got it. They were liable to be attacked because of their family reputation. Bang. You bastard. Pick on us frequently, huh? Answer me. What did you want by following us? Thud. Ugh. Mercy. Mercy, please. I'm just a gopher. They sent me here to have a check after knowing Miss Shangwan Yan has come back unexpectedly. I know nothing at all. Unexpectedly? That's a strange word. You thought Miss Shangwan might not come back? I knew it. You hired that killer to assassinate my sister. Thump. Mercy. Go to hell. They must be worried about they couldn't win in tomorrow's fighter convention. That's why they hired a killer. What a bunch of bastards. Yin, as a fighter, I won't be a drag on you anymore. Let me go with you tomorrow and let's beat them all. We can kick them out of the martial circle. Okay. Let's go to the Fujita family tomorrow. Do you want to join us to beat them up? And you can protect us. Stop fooling around, Yao. This is improper. How can you try to get Mr. Xian involved in our business since he's our guest? Don't be so serious, Yin. You may rest here, Mr. Xian. We'll be right back. I plan to go with you, but since you insist on this, I'll do as you say. Good luck. Yin, why do you look so upset? Are you too nervous about the convention? No, that's not the reason. Mr. Xie is alone. I wonder if I hurt his feelings to put it too straight to leave him alone. Alas, I should apologize to him after coming back. Master, are you sure we aren't going? But we may miss something interesting. Of course we are going. I can't rest assured to see two beautiful ladies like them fight alone. After all, beauty is attractive. But they are going to fight for their reputation and they must have been well prepared. I don't think I should insist on going with them. Anyway, I can run fast than them. I'll set off half an hour later. I see. Double attention genre club. Shang Wanyao has broken through and become a fighter. And Shang Wanyan must be improved after coming back from her training on the island. Yes, master. What should we do then? Have you tried to get in touch with the Dark Killing Society? Yes, but we received no response. Who's it? Father? Father, what brought you here? You hired someone from the Dark Killing Society to assassinate Shang Wanyan? Yes, Father. She is a talented heiress to heavenly whale dominating punches. I wanted to kill her possibility in advance. What do you think, Father? You are the current leader. It's up to you. Rest assured. Our promising future is around the corner as long as we drive them away from the city. Ha ha. Here come our guests. I'll leave them to you. Thud. I'm Shang Wanyan from the Heavenly Whale Club. I'm here for martial skills interchange. Fujita Isao, have you ever remember our agreement 1 month ago? I'm here for it. Shang Wanyan? Go call Master here. Shang Wanyan, she came here so soon? I didn't expect them to get the nerve to come here. I heard that Shang Wanyan went out for special training after losing to our leader last time. She must get something since she dared to come. I don't believe she could make remarkable progress just after 1 month. Oh, Mr. Fujita Takashi, you're here too. Sorry for bothering you. It's okay. I'm glad to see you young people so energetic. So are you going to host the competition today? As a week-old man, it's my pleasure to be respected. How can I be qualified to be the host? You may work it out yourselves. I need some rest as an old man. Click. It's a good thing that Mr. Fujita Takashi is not here so that I can be frank. Isao, don't you think you should give me an explanation for your hiring a killer from the Dark Killing Society? We have nothing to do with the Dark Killing Society. Don't you frame us. It must be the Tingtian family or something. So Klaus has fought Shang Wanyan? Then how could she manage to survive? Stop talking nonsense. It's clear that you are the one behind that. All right, Yao. Based on Isao's attitude, I don't think we need to talk about it. Isao, I want to fight you again today. The one who loses must close the club and leave this city. Miss Yao, mind your attitude. What? Are you trying to say something like one may steal a horse while another may not look over the hedge? I'm gonna beat all of you up today. That's not the rule and you know it. Ha. Then try me. I promise I'll teach all of you a lesson. She's gone too far. Even I want to beat her. The concealment 5 pendant. Shu, say no more and focus. Why are you so excited, Miss Yao? Guess you need me to help you calm down. I'm Kazuo Hayakawa, a top fight practicer of the double attention genre. Bang. Bring it on. Is that all you got? Block. Bang. Loser. How dare you fight me with your weak power? Know your place before you act. What? She has become a real fighter? But it couldn't have been this easy for her to take that blow even if she's a sea-level fighter. So that's the power of heavenly whale dominating punches? No wonder they who practice it are called the strongest shield. Shang Wanyao, do you want to fight me on behalf of Shang Wanyan? Ha ha. Yin, I won't steal your thunder then. You should be the focus today. Seems you've developed a lot in the last month. But I've also made some progress. Show me then. Go for it, Yin. Beat him up. Just you wait. 2 days in one mind genre Hades Gibbet. Hades breakthrough. Ping. 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 The curator doesn't value the decorations in the museum. Then I wouldn't wait. Whale paw boxing. Ping. Shot. Whale paw boxing huge waves. Ping. Ping. Damn it. Master. The people who specify in the 2 days in one mind genre are agile, and they focus on blocking and dodging. Curator, it should be very hard for you to get this blow from me. Fujita-san, you lost. According to the bet, you should close the 2 days in one mind genre Taoist temple immediately and leave the city. Although the power of whale paw boxing is weak, the successor is still very energetic. Master Fujita, let's fight today for our family's enmity. You are no longer concerned about the affairs of the world, so you will not interfere in the disputes of our younger generation. Everything today is your son's fault. If you don't want to be angry to die, you'd better not poke your into others' business. You two juniors are very good, since you are very young and physically trained. I admire you very much. Hee hee. But I suddenly had an idea, but I hope Miss Yin agrees to it. For what? I hope that our two families can get married, and one of your two sisters can get married to the Fujita family. Master, what do you mean? I know that my sons have some shortcomings, and that your Shangwan family is also a big family of martial arts, thus I think only the man who can defeat you and make you surrender is qualified to be your husband. So it's not my son who will marry your sisters. It is me. What the hell is going on? Are you Master Fujita? Stop kidding, we won't marry you. A joke? How could it be a joke? I once asked Master Ge of Nirvana Rochuan about how to lock the body and rejuvenate. Don't consider me an old man, in fact, I have always maintained the peak state of my youth. I'm serious. So fast. Originally, things didn't need to develop to this point, but if you lose in the competition, I can let my sons marry you. You can only blame yourself for being too competitive. Couch. Cough. It seems that you all had reservations before and did not use your entire strength. So you can escape from the Black Killer. So you admit that you hired the murderer. He has always been energized, and now he has exploded, not only returning to the top, but also much stronger than the Black Killer. Talkative. Sister. The master is almost 60 years old, and he can still fight. It turned out that he really bought the murderer. The master has mastered the legendary rejuvenation technique. No wonder he is so old and still maintains his peak state. You can't leak a word of today's affairs. Do you know? Is the master still up-level fighters? Not bad, the whale paw boxing you practice can have such a physical body. Ugh. Who are you? Who is he? Who can make the master retreat? Pink energy attack? Depraved fighter? How did he come here? Is Mr. Xie? That's it. I know who you are. As long as you leave now, I can assume that I have never seen you and will not expose you. As if you know me well. Should you let me go, I'll go, but then I'll be losing my face.